Greetings, fellow Sierra Leoneans and viewers beyond the Sierra Leone community. Welcome to Salon for All and Voice for All Network Television. I am your host, Khadija Tijan Nabe. As the flyer rightfully say, we get critical topic again today for make we discuss. We'll take a quick pause, and for now we'll go able for inform other people them and invite other people into the discussion, and then I also feel free for share, and then we'll come right back. And I welcome once again.
Sugar Lulu, yeah, and Mahmoud.
I dey pass all over, yeah. Fit, understand? Yeah, say that Jehovah, and they bless me all around. Yeah, as I dey push GMC, they no understand. Say, as I dey push GMC, they no fit understand. Say, yeah, never pack all they bless me. Say no be mad. That Jehovah they ace me. Say no be mad.
No matter how you good now this life, people go support you. No matter how you nice now this life, people go well in me. Mama this side we dey live na monkey dunia. Mama this world we dey live na monkey dunia. Make we shake body, life too short. Mama life too short. No listen anybody, life too short. Papa life too short. How we come now this world ya so we dey go, yeah. But some man can forget say this world not to we own. Our sufferness buckle, and I so wickedness buckle. And go and can, that's so we for be oh. No matter how you good now this life, people go support you. No matter how you nice now this life, people go well in me. Mama this side we dey live na monkey dunia. Mama this world we dey live na monkey dunia. Make we shake body, life too short. Mama life too short. No listen anybody, life too short. Papa life too short. They can talk like them the way you mama they pon you. Tell you life story like now then they feed you. So live your life, easy and simple, kele. Look me they go, you not catch me before. Mama that's life too short. Mama life too short. Life too short. Papa life too short. And life too short. No matter how you good now this life, people go support you. No matter how you nice now this life, people go well in me.
Greetings once again to fellow Sierra Leoneans and viewers beyond the Sierra Leone community. Welcome to Salon for All and Voice for All Network Television. Once again, I am your host, Khadija Tsijan Nabe. Today we get another critical topic where we get for discuss about a couple weeks back, what is 2 weeks or so, to be precise, July 5th, if I'm not mistaken. I get the opportunity for celebrates a life of one of the Sierra Leoneans where I strongly believe say it don't contribute immensely to the beloved Mama Salon. And that very title show was exclusive interview wherein the goal was for celebrate the efforts of, like I say again, Sierra Leoneans where they contribute meaningfully to a beloved Mama Salon. We also happen to be the leader and founder, chairman of the ADP political party, Mr. Mohamed Kamarainba Mansaray. Unfortunately, as we all can say, you know, the social media platform is either positive or negative, and now a place where it is very easy for them to disseminate information them and will reach out to people them around the world in a very short and fast manner. Having said that, I shall say many of you don't read the allegation surrounding this man, and I can always feel say the right thing for do is to always, before you speak on anything, is for try for reach out to the source. Waiting back for me, and it's the reason why I say we all for joint voice now. We are really the different point of view. Waiting back for me is that again, I'm not here to defend, but rather for kind of like land to me open statement where before we bring the discussion on hand. This now a gentleman wearing in the past I know my passion when it comes to picking them and when it comes to critical things having to do with underage, whether it's sexual harassment or having to do with a minor, you name it. And I seen I can keenly recall not too long ago also when gets the then spokesman of the presidential spokesman of the Republic of Sierra Leone for the former administration, where one of my concern was also the question was that why is it that when people hold prestige position at that time they feel like they're for geared towards maybe a younger generation or whatever the case may be. Having said that, Mr. Kamarainba, whether it's outside this platform or not, we don't get them conversation in the way he always frowned against such. So for Yari this, it was a bit baffle, it's surprising. So of course I take upon myself and reach out to him, and of course he give me assurance say that was not the case. It was an allegation, but it's not true. And the same thing again, I reach out again today before I decide for come. We go critically analyze some of the audios them, and I can always say even when we host one of the parents of the late Khadija here, Khadija to Madina to Sako in Dadi, a call in where he try for geared towards a specific individual as the accused person, and I immediately try for correct and say at this point it is still alleged. We are fond of kind of holding people accountable without the due process. I believe so we as Sierra Leoneans, the fair thing to do is to see that somebody follow the due process before we accuse. In the case or the example of Major retired Paulo, it's a good one. A lot of people then accuse them or they already don't crucify them, they don't get on the title before even following the due process. So having said that, I don't want to label too much. I want to take this opportunity for pause and make with panelists them come in, then they introduce themselves, and I will call them by the way they come in today. I want to tell you plenty thank you for your patience. Starting with Mr. Black Kamara. Welcome, Mr. Dowda Black. Welcome. Come on in and introduce yourself. Check your volume and come in, please.
Yes, sorry, I'll be sorry for miss myself.
It's quite okay.
Family, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, every part of the world. I'm doing the Black Camara, commonly known as the Black, being Las Vegas, Nevada, United States of America. I tell my friends, thank you for patience. and for who I will listen to some of the things that we spoken say here today.
Welcome, sir. Thank you so much for your patience, and thank you for always being on time. Thank you once again, sir. My dear namesake, Mrs. Khadija to Fona, come in, madam. Come in and introduce yourself. Check your device, madam. It seemed like the volume they I know I don't mute. Sorry.
Sorry, I'm in there on mute.
It's quite
Good
okay.
evening, good afternoon, good day, good morning, and inside you day all over the world. On a good day, this na Khadija Tufona for Sierra Leone for all. Well, this now we platform also we dey discuss common issues them pertaining to we country, Sierra Leone, as citizens and all. So your voices are very, very important. So you call in, voice out your opinion. We go let for hearing una, and nothing is beyond borders naya. We go discuss them, we listen to you. Now that's make we dey naya so. Once again, Khadija Tufona, alias Bangura of the professionals. Thank you.
Welcome to the wonderful madam. Thank you so much for the last minute invite. But of course, you're one of us here, and we all get this platform. So part of the executive team, you get for jump us anytime, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, madam. Salute. Yes, Neka, bring in Madam Zainab. Welcome, madam. Check your volume. Okay, cool. Yes.
Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, any time in the world. Name is Zainab from the United Kingdom.
Welcome.
Thank you very much for your invite, Khadija.
Welcome, Madam Youssef. Thank you so much for honoring the emergency invite. Thank you, Madam Zainab from United Kingdom. Maximum respect for the UK always. Thank you once again. Make I bring Mr. P-Man. Welcome, sir.
Good evening, everybody. Good morning, and for the voice of the people, leading Philadelphia, United States. Thank you.
Mr. Piman, thank you again. Equally as that of the other panelists, thank you for accepting the last minute invite. God bless, sir. The last but not least, welcome Mr. Masimoko. Welcome, sir. Kindly introduce yourself and check your volume. Welcome. Yes.
From below, good evening. Wherever you day, depends on your time. Here, Alfios Masimoko Conte. Yes, Observer Network, or whatever you call this program. Happy for doing that tonight today. And Ms. Kada, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity for making go to this program.
Thank you for accepting the
invite. I'm in Philadelphia, USA.
Welcome once again, sir. Thank you. Yes, that neighbor indeed. Thank you once again for accepting the invite. We get critical stuff on the plate, as stated earlier. I don't know, si for begin. I don't know if we can start with some audio or now we start first with the panelists them. Like I say, we can spend when I get the gentleman na me show last where we interview him, we try for honor him for the contribution to Mama Salon. One thing we have been doing as an open statement is that we as Sierra Leonean, we do not take that time enough for now we kind of like embrace with strength or celebrate with beauty on one of each other, but rather we can quick for what's in the word in the example of this case or many other cases, we can find people them guilty before even following the due process. So that's one thing. And then secondly, like I say, this not a man in the past. I am not here against for say defend, but I kind of like open the misstatements for now we learn to with today's topic. Now, a man way I can always bring me concern of things that way they affect we country, one of which is what they accused him of. And he has frowned against these particular things on personal, when they get a personal conversation outside of the platform or on the platform. So for now, there is something like that. I find a bit shocking. So having said that, I want to bring Mr. Dauda. Before me bring me on, me go be the last person for bring me on because me na the moderator. So I don't want to influence in my own point of view. So I will bring you Mr. Dauda, and then you bring your own take on this, and then next to Mrs. Khadija to come in, sir.
Thank you, Khadija. I think you don't see it's all here. I mean, the country, the way it go these days, really sorry. We only God na him go able to save another country. Because the way when they look at bringing down important personalities in another country, and one way we go help to make that country they go backward completely. The person we talk about here today, we Mohamed Kamarainba, I believe say a peaceful gentleman. I mean, he gets all the upside downs. Now a political leader, as long as he don't represent the flag, green, white, and blue, we forget that respect it. Anyhow, whether you belong to a party or not. I'm speaking about the humanity, the respect we get for to all. Kamarainba meet on me to one or two times during in campaign. I mean, like I say, I'm not doing in party, and I'm not ever follow in party. But does not mean say if you want to such advantage for now, if you would support me. When I read this stuff yesterday, I totally go shocked because I don't believe, like 95%, I would say, I don't believe, say, the likes of Mohamed Kamarainba will do short thing. And after all, when I don't do that in conclusion day, I come for listen to our audio, come out, in the talk to, and they do the call format away, happening for this thing at the beginning until they allege. I listen, so like, I believe, make up me mind say, is this true or is this a setup? But the way they look at them, like a complete setup. So, me, like I say, Khadija, it is very sudden for we put with people away, we feel say, we get trust on for the bring them down. Like you make mention the area of Paulo and no one reach it, but this is a kind of scenario. Let me make sure we get the facts first before we bring and come to public. Because anything we don't go public, it don't go viral. And this message I tell you for say it don't go international, it they out viral. And some people they not go look at them say, now it's trustful, now I get the fact before I share this. Like I mean not go do them. For say I see message no more, I'm not have to digest for go into them and share them out because I get me understanding. But if this particular thing happened to Mohamed Kamarainba, very sudden, we know, like me, I feel that for him because, especially when I listen to the audio, when they talk, when I beat somebody, this thing will go viral, I feel so shocked. I mean, it can happen to everybody. I mean, it can happen to anybody. Like, we were in the political field. We don't say that he sets people them up. But, me, I guarantee you, say, Mohamed, for sure, no go do the thing where the Allegation say, now he do. They just try to put them down as the way they try to put other people them down. These are the works of politics. And but this is not the best politics for that country. Right now, once we country for go, and we help to say Alhamdulillah. Look other countries in Africa, they develop the likes of Ghana and other countries in Africa, they push. We still affect small politics, politics, and we don't push this country before. We just decide for drag everybody down. We just decide for put people down. It's very sad. Auntie K, if I can come inside.
Thank you so much, Mr. Black. Thank you for your input. Make a call the next person in line. As in I arrive, which now Madam Zainab. Welcome, Madam. Come in, please. Check your volume, please. Good. You're on.
Good evening again, me Sierra Leone family then na salon and abroad. The volume okay?
Yes, we hear you quite well. Thank you.
Yeah. Me self listened to the video, the audio yesterday. really and truly, I know one day meet Mr. Kamarainba or I know Sabidi Piquet, where the team supposed to have happened to. So maybe all a kind of concern will arise. And also one thing we get as human being, we try for once they make allegations, straight away you're guilty. Now so we they take them. And then they are not sure saying a good thing. And they try for be in the middle. Because at the end of the day, I get the reason why I make a one day in the middle. Purely for the advice to the other man there or other big man there. As a woman, again me became me 15-year-old. If you want to do good to them, I will expect you to go through me. You understand? Eh? There is every possibility they say, Mr. Kamarainba no do and they set her up. But as a man, where they in a good position, I feel saying I think that the way you should be watchful about. You understand? I can always say, if you want to do good to Pekin or a young adult, do it the right way. Go through the parents. You understand? If you get away, not get the one-to-one talk with the Pekin directly. Because that they will save you as a man, it will save you character as a person, and it will even save you family. Because God knows what Mr. Kamarainba and family they go through, and also God knows what the Pekin in they go through. Because at the end of the day, even if they set her up for Guam, for say what he say, in life, they don't just shatter in life forever. Because it will always be that Pekin will make allegation against Mr. Kamarainba.
So let me come back in
me,
terms of the allegation. I want to make them very clear before you go forward is that based on my investigation, then question the Pekin is say nothing as such happened. So for talk on the Pekin, when they say allegation, for me on finding if I'm wrong, anybody can come in and correct me. But upon me on finding, I talked to couple people then today, one of which will give me that assurance say indeed then puts the Pekin on the investigation. It say nothing as such happened with A and that man. So go ahead, just so that way we go be credible platform. I just want to make a kind of like make that clear, madam. Sorry for the interruption.
Yeah, that's very good because at least the Pekin don't say nothing will happen, but the impact will always be. And especially as a young teenager, the last thing we want, if somebody want use your name for all other person, let not use Pekin like Bandy because at the end of the day, just they put the Pekin in a very traumatic position. You understand what I mean? It's bad enough for go through for say something will not happen, but then for no say if they all over the world through social media. That impact they will always left by the king and it will always left by the man. So it's sad and it's so sick if person will make them kind claim then they just for try for bring a man down. I mean as a woman I will scream say okay yes it happen, yes it not happen because me na kubwa, me na woman, but me know they look things so because at the end of the day I know say there is every possibility they say we don't want to set you up and go use woman. But we don't want to set you up nowadays, especially through the recent Khadija to Sako, Madina Sako in there through rape. So all man knows say if you bring case about rape to a man like that will bring them down. Even if you're not well in career, it will spoil in family life. It will bring trauma to the man. You understand it? So it's just sad. But we and the other man, they will not go through that yet. This is my lesson for now. It's nice to be kind. You understand? There is nothing wrong to be kind. But me, they always say, even if you want to be kind, go through the right process. Contact the mommy, you go directly, deal with the mommy, especially where a child involved. There's no possibility they say, you just want to be kind, you understand it? Because even when we they grow up in salon, there are people like Bambe Kamara, why be they go and wash? I know say we they pay for Boku picking and school fees. There are philanthropists then na salon where they do general good, you understand? But that's in those days. But nowadays, people they just try for fuel other person repetition without thinking about the impact on the picking and also on the man and family.
Well stated, madam. Thank you. From your profession too, I think so. You don't talk about the psychological impact. Thank you so much, and I will get further question for you too, for the benefit of the audience.
Thank you.
Make I bring you welcome, madam. Thank you. Make I bring Mrs. Khadija Tufona. Come in, madam.
Good day once again. My own contribution in this, I'm glad you will get to make me a part of the panel for today for discuss on this issue, because these are very, very critical times, and these are times them where each and every one of we, whether being in politics or just being as plain as I am, where we therefore be very, very careful because of certain situations, them like this. Things can just crop up on you unexpectedly, maybe out of innocence. Sometimes you think for do your own good, your own niceties, on your own way. But again, for Sidon Naya, for make I go judge somebody based on waiting, don't go around in the media for can acknowledge and take it upon myself for say, oh, okay, because of waiting they go on. Yes, that is a fact. Now so another one. Because for one, I'm not there, another day. Now yeri ayeri. And waiting ayeri, probably I know yeri all the story. Now just a tip of the story then circulate na the media. So make it incriminating towards the individual. All I know of Mohamed na through social media and waiting then they talk na politics where they can put on social media. Never came across him, never once said hello, never had anything for do with him. So I don't get anything for say, and this I guess at the back of my mind, where will give me any incentive for put a stain on them. So, but with waiting, we as humans, then we all na mortal man them. And we as human beings, we prone to mistakes. And sometimes we can falter under we self own goodness where we they do. And being that in na politics, and with this day and age, waiting we they see now we country Sierra Leone. It good for everybody whatsoever, everyone, whether in politics or non-politician, being a supporter or non-supporter. Like me, I'm not associated to any politics. as a Sidonaya. I'm happy if anybody sit on that chair, if then they walk towards the goodness of my country, I'll give you the props. And I never hear anything where I will say, now this man do, where I go cry and down. Anytime when I see him, most times I will see him on social media, they distribute with picking them, they do in goodness up the provinces, because we all then are social media. So, if I can't hear anything like this, it leaves me wondering, was he just caught up in the moment and give somebody an opportune time to get a hold of an evidence that it will portray him as a so-called rapist and incriminate him? So, thereby, it leaves me hanging until if I get for years some more or listen to himself or get more explanation beyond just the facts of what's rotating around, then maybe I will have some more to say about the said situation.
Thank you, madam. For the audience, them I don't make the calling numbers them available to Ina, but Ina, please patience we for the next 30 to 45 minutes, so that way all the panelists them go and give their own point of view. Then and are welcome to join voice with we. Having said that, let's make a call on Mr. P-Man. Come in, sir. Come in.
Okay. Hello, Khadija. You understand? You see, one thing I can always say, we are the voice of the state. The politics is not like a politics of faith. The politics of feeling, you understand? Look at politics of scoring goals, you understand? Politics of destroying the drug class. I will take them back to the Speaker of the House. When say it is just take power, when I say come up, when that video come up fire, it still always matter. You understand? Try for damage in career. You understand? This person, this guy really call himself gentle. Gentle in real now for Koroma. Gentle with the teacher model school. Waiting to do the electric. And the same people between them, you understand, for the marks or whatever. And the only person, let the most of them guys that are only one policy, let the all person the call you call, you will take them, you understand. When it is gentle, when make this particular step go viral, you won't outside to be attack the man, you don't find the man guilty though, but the conversation agency give it to you, you make it, when people call you don't allow the man for you to talk. You understand? But I look at it, most of them politicians they are so, I don't know if they don't go politics school or otherwise, they can get the degree, but they not get to come first. Because if you are new and a politician, look at all kinds of phone call and say, when talking to somebody, you understand, when they tell conversation, when you start on there, and cause you know. Now, who else contradicts this man in statement say, when I speak on the state from a woman out for say, he's the rapist, you understand? When is gentle, you understand? And then I call the people, no, constituency giving this and that, blah, 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 blah. You know, you make it gentle indeed. It's part of everything now. Now, the same thing has to do that, now, the same place to do that without basically that thing is setback. When so basically that is the better say and a Koroma and with others then they stay in place. The same step report now in that to this, you understand? Let me see the step as you understand. We can point everything as just a lie, you understand? Now, when I say the political explainer, politics of it. Where the good for salon, you understand? When this political party, now, who more than is called a point for, what I want is that. At the end, to make this person go back to concern, we say, we know the left. Because I think this is for that thing from down, for some people, they are not even do, they are good if they try to do, you understand? And that's something like a question, you understand? Because when you interview, let's say, Kamarainba, when I come at you don't even make that position like the if you say that it's effective. Now, they go to the law, I mean, a farmer this and that, the way, and let's start to the and I need something to go around when we talk something like this. Now, the story will allow them to lie, they can say, they look up at police, you understand. Don't be to make me appalled, you understand, as a person. Justice is welcome, and I'm making the question out there with the way I engage on that. Simple there, you understand. Make sure we play God. When we play politics, make sure we play politics of believing, politics of creating to the land, politics of change the younger than put in the time of men way the right thing. But if we also politics to go right now in a salon, don't make people in character. You understand? And this social media, these people in the forget standing out in character. We all know who are Kamarainba. We all know. That man lives in America, you don't see all kinds of children, you don't see all kinds of things, you don't go for them after this. I say, we will just go to that man who will do good for us to children. We know outside people will do good for children like that comes to the understand, standing and say, we don't go to people. You understand? Everything very cool when you go to the corona, the children will have been a model school, left and under. You understand? You see, that that one because of Kamarainba for me, when they talk for the people against this particular regime, they say this with the sunset and all, but let's go we damage Italia one time for all. We're not in the world almost a decade right now. Because people is just a plan for saying this is not free. People don't really talk about this battle, then we don't see that person are racist, then we don't make this and this. It's like a break down, you understand? We don't want to be back. Don't say the politics way them to explain a bad quality. The social media things to hear the make them really focus on people like that. Some people are down, you understand? All that stuff when I say to God, when they call interest, when something you are doing a fair tomorrow, everything to the dinner now just life. Now, never know, crazy thing is a discussion and practice at the top. But these are elections to them when they really run for politics. Let the all time phone call in the top. You see, let the all time conversation you talk with people. Now that is the big problem is because someone never encourage and too long and the telephone conversation where the people will go back to the front. You know the demand for people. If you don't say, go on, not stop somebody when they can ask you something, you know, if they do this, you understand. So it's just something crazy, it's crazy. You know, I just a question, I'm not even going to say, Kamarainba do this. Now, the same thing I have to talk about, you know, the council for just a people study all types of things. How do you say there is no evidence? There is no evidence. We tell people with the small we stop. With the small we stop, when they give a cost to the country, they give a cost to the all their generation. Because if you don't have selling Sina in character for consumers to Sina do, Sina better angare, Sina better angare now. So you see the growth. And you see the development go there at the country. When we know the clear politics of peace, start with politics of yeah, it's all about and I'm down to more. We don't come up and give the law, they can't go back by the same and then they have to all make with God with the law. Because then under the answer, when some people in the church, because they don't like Paris, but some people you know do, you talk about man, I think of that man get a good hand of it. Now so they make some good for some other church right now. This thing is bad. This policy for the plain is really, really bad. Millions are not too believe to say Kamarainba is it. And then more like we not talk one day, we not talk, but the more credibility you dey see. First thing when the name things for a particular in more up to know, you understand? That inside you, also density is the first inside you, is just how to get damage more inside. You don't even allow you to stop anything. So now, make us just play for me the next people and stuff. But this policy to the council of alone, when they play to, in order for them go to another country. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, sir. I don't know if Mr. Ila done ready. If you don't ready, sir, come on in, sir, please. Give your own take on the entirety. Check your volume, sir. Welcome. Check your volume.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Mina Sheikh Sankoila from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. I want to tell you, the host, thank you, and all the participants in the program and all the listeners them around the world. In Islamic perspective, this is a difficult issue. We are therefore looking where Allah Azza wa Jalla say in the Quran, say even when they accuse somebody, whether rape or adultery or fornication, you therefore be careful. You make sure you see the pen and the book. So Quran described that. Or one of the two people them confessed. But even at that, it must be allocation. So getting inside room with somebody, then through law, not even declare according to the Quran, say they don't do mommy and party business. You therefore look, you see the pen na the book. You go na the right hand neighborhood, you call two people in a different house, then come then see. You go na the left side na the neighborhood, you call two evidence, then say see. Then not forget go about information. Then therefore see the pen na the book. Understand we all na adults. So before they allow that, because the crime in Islam for adultery na death. And when people who not married, a boy who not married 100 lashes, then them for separate them till the one gets married until the other one gets married. So I come to the political issue in Sierra Leone. It only go beyond out of real knowledge. As a democratic state, we don't run 4 elections to 5. We expect for don't get development by now. But if we see we political landline, they go in a different direction because of this ruling party where we get. I think this we need to think about that very deeply. And we need to consider about that. I hate for talk about region because I believe Sierra Leone are one. Whether it be Southern, it be Eastern, it be Northern, it be Freetonian or Sierra Leone. Now one Sierra Leone. So I don't want to talk, but I therefore see things according to it is. A lot of things don't go onto the Northern. We able to say, would they see a politics of region and tribal? 8. Maybe give one view before all them here come. When people have been accused and it's by Kuruma say you don't thief the country money, you don't thief him. But we see as Kuruma in government thief, they make road, they bring light, then go all the headquarters of all that country, they try to make a difference. If now that be the case, now that make we elect democracy. Today, a Southern and don't sit down. Southeastern. Chief and make you area. As far as we see something, we the low the common people, then we want to see something facially. If that be the case, as far the money, like Sierra Leone money, you not take, I can't store them overseas. You utilize them at the country, or therefore get the benefit one way or the other, whether direct or indirect. If you not get them, church, but that physical, that view, where they see now a massive building, they say this is Sierra Leone, it will help you. They said it's not some silent, they are proud of the country. Kamarainba, the thing what we want to see to this, let God make the innocent over this thing, because if you innocent, you're not there for worry what people then say. The thing we need to worry about when them find out one thing, that's not my own problem too. Even what you need is say, Madam, I not go directly disagree or me know the implication. But I want to draw the attention of we the Israelians to the things the world don't say. This man been the APC. He left APC. He said everything about APC. He formed a political party. That's democracy they form. The APC is not doing nothing. They get the chance. Why if another government don't come? We see all the intimidation when they don't pass to this man. They don't put China cell. They don't do everything. Now things like this come on. I listen the audio. I don't know if now then people here the lady who if they talk with now then accuse some or the picking now and say that make really one for his opinion. But if it to OTI now the audio, the lady don't deny flat say that's not true. He don't say that's not true. So I wait and see what didn't happen. But mind you, let we pay attention as a Sierra Leoneans. Let we pay great attention to the politics where they go as Sierra Leone. The killing, not to talking about. The imprison of the opposition, do everything. And all the people that only they put in a prison, wouldn't put you, they say, wouldn't pull you, they say, they no one let you talk nothing. Now the social media. Which kind embarrassment this? Why you they tell the person not for talk? If you commit a crime for the talk where they talk, you deal with somebody. You not go grant somebody a bail, and a man where they talk the truth, waiting they happen at the country, he say no one let the person talk. We don't know this now. Sometimes they try for hold the man, let them do and let the other people them. Then with them deal now, then say we no want to hear you talk again. That's then try for most of all the opposition. What it will come next? So now me will take this first.
Thank you so much, sir. So having said that, all the panelists that don't talk so far, I believe so. And I want to play one of the audio from the man in question, Mr. Mohamed Kamarainba Mansaray. And then I also want to play other two audio for us here, another point of view, and then maybe I will come in and give me own take, or then I will bring in, Asif back, for then I bring in my own point of view with the, we analyze what's in and they say. Having said that, make us start with the one with Mr. Mohamed Kamarainba.
Good morning, Peter. I just get to the audios we sent from one gentleman and say in America the report say me rape 15 years old. You know, it's sudden, and at the same time I wish he for been there because for consult the lawyer for take legal action against him, but he out. So after we don't talk, I get for call because you mentioned the Tankoro, and I call there and I find out say the one senior police officer tell me say indeed they get a report but they don't get all the details, and then will get back to me say okay. So I call back and I able to get a name. So apparently, Peter, I don't know exactly where this whole thing they come up from. You know, when I they go in a different district, I they help school, we come to school fees, uniforms, and help everybody who need for help. So that community in Akono, Usade, all man, if you go there now, all the people who are able to afford for pay school fees, private school for them picking them, maybe they pay, including for pay uniform for them. So this young woman, where this man they mentioned, it did 2 houses before my house, where one my friend where na Lebanese in Kamarainba wife, then be the men this speaking a house. So if you would go to Kamal, say now for land you book a very important now for do everything you need for do. I even want to take in the young girl and the family for no go now one private school for good pay, but the private school they say they cut off now be that week before, so they no go accept it again. So financially they help up to, that was way back in January and of this year. Now thing that happened. So February help, I do all my best, and the family, the young woman in mama and in papa, they even come to me, the new host with the talk. I say yes. I say this became need for land. I don't motivate them. I say we land and go school. We done in school. I say it will be a good somebody. We go waiting tomorrow. Now in papa say yes. I don't say if you see man they help you so now we don't know in school. It go come marry you. With they laugh them joking and they say yes. So I told money them. I even wait a day to them people there for Lego they call him mama and daddy. Now me by phone I give with I say for like they motivate them. I mean just a regular 120,000 phone where I been get where I key. So the whole thing is it's just sudden where they can get some kind of thing, this character and assassination. Honestly, I just talked to the daddy who I get the information from the police. I called the daddy. The daddy say he don't know. In fact, he just upset. Say the beginning they not been taking school better. He appreciate when he can help for the school, but he don't know. But he will go talk to him WEF. Something WEF don't do something where he don't know. But he not get no report where he do nowhere. And he not aware. In fact, now I say. And I don't even see you picking since February of this year. We have been last kono password can't give yes of and when we can't give the yes, they say you picking up the name at the house again. I don't even get anything for the next yes. I think so from February we been there to them people here where I can pass I help. I'm not even here. I'm not one day in my life even be close. We not to just the house, we be the day to the family, that Lebanese family. SSF confirm say yes, not true. So now you say no, let me tell you, you not get nothing we do wrong, but you not doing nothing. So I don't know if now my wife don't do something, but they buy goods now for one pulmado for my friend in Westbourne. So when I reach now house, I go find out, I will call you. This now the picking in daddy. Just don't talk to me again. It's sad. It's really, really sad. Now I make I say. My brother, this country we really need for push forward for make we help for make the forward for low help with country because the focus is just because this person a public figure and a politician now opposition he want fail for silence and it no go work at middle stage. Now me go rape a younger woman in this country who's someone way me go want 18 and above and in this country women not go get. So it's just sad when you see things and nobody not go believe this kind of things. We even I believe the police that when they take the report, because then we look into her and they know say indeed it's something not even worth following. Because I miss a call. I even ask if they need me. I don't travel, come free town. I go corner now. I tell the officer say if they need me now, I travel now can come. So I have nothing to hide. It's just like I say, it's just a way for disturb. I no doubt this, Peter. The current president even, I remember not too long, they call a rapist, a 16-year-old, they lie Panam. Also I did today, he's a president. I think even former president Koroma, the same thing, they say a beast, a rapist. So I think instead of for label rape, for me you be president. I believe so. But like I say, me not get nothing for hide. I not get nothing. There's a false, and Peter not just help in the truth. Even the Lebanese then will be they raise this speaking, and then SSF what I call the wife say no. If anything, it go bad. It will make sense say people not go help now this country again. You did everything. You did. I mean, even see this young woman since February, and we witness the whole thing at that community. I don't see I'm up to now. From February 2020 to all this coronavirus, and nobody even travel. Now, one time I come for Kangi, food and rest in Akono, and then they not been there with this person. So I'm not been away for contact again. So this is not my statement. If anything, call me back, Peter. But I just want to tell you, say, there's nothing into it. There's a false. In fact, I will come. Me and the daddy, God bless. The information I record, I'll send them back. What me and the daddy just talk just now with this mail, yeah. I'll send them to you now. Trust me, there's nothing into it. Pass the one friend any kind of way for time for silence me, and which they're not be able, because God the truth know I have nothing. That became it's like my mother. I have nothing absolutely physically for do with her. I help in family know, in papa know, in mama know, the one be the men I know, everybody know. I don't even get at any time for they everywhere for the me they together self we then say you and this person. I know they ever in my life allow a 15-year-old for go friend me in my place or for do anything like that because it's wrong. Okay, thank you. Talk to you later soon.
All right, this is now one of the conversation of the Mr. Mohamed Kamarainba, and I want to play another one, and then I want also play another side of somebody on analysis, and then we will come back in.
Hello?
Hello, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. No, I just a surprise. I get being a report and say yes. They say they're gonna go report me in the police. I said no. I just talk to that man. Now what's going to go on by my brother?
Without talk this.
Now police they not get the report now. Where I call now, Mr. Say call them. Now I say I they read something. I say yes. He say you can't report. I say left no. I say this man he come to me certain days that would talk when became better one. I say well I go can't report me but. Now you say no, well, that the report no one. I'll call you back so. I don't know what to go on, my brother. And please help me, tell me the truth. What did they go on?
Why? Let me tell you now.
Yes. Exactly.
Cannot hide you. Now, that picking canals, hello?
Yes.
That picking canals, I'll be calling, I say that woman don't drive,
Yes. About a long time ago, I think March about April. Now you say they don't drive her. You say nothing I was saying.
They tell me say you don't travel to
Yes.
But when you can, you go try for like you not be able to.
Yes.
Okay. But from that time now, when you can, you not be able to meet up past this town where you don't come.
Yeah, I'm not been can't now. All this time, I've been come past this car once so I call. I've been promising what come at the call. And that's I do that day. What can I call?
Okay. From that time now, that picking day to me, even when they did to that woman, not be the go better school. Sunday they go Sunday, they go. Even when they say they put a class, and they take money, and they go there and say they put the kids class, means 250,000 account again. But let is able to put some class, not one. Now work no more. Then from there, let me do that to me. I suspect something like a time when captive. Okay. Now I ask
Mariama, let's say you get this thing in your hand. You say in her team area, now they don't put that thing in your hand. You see? Now they don't put it in your hand for waiting. You see, but now you know what you talk. I go on way at the Yara, we lay on a two talk in the Mariama. Now one guy is down one of me from the way near to the go. Now in woman don't born, we can't buy sheep, sheep, we can't send sheep for her.
Now we reach my house later, I'll go talk to her. Just explain your side number.
No, I don't go on maybe two things.
Oh.
Instead of go able to explain to you now what's up.
Between Marion?
Yes. So we are reach my house, I go call her. Then I call you on a TikTok.
Yeah, explanation. Okay. No, I want to know no more the matter way if na report. Now run the back the last side now. Then they'll talk now. We go talk like we don't suggest. But I want to know now what happened after.
No, that matter where you dey try for talk, but me, I don't get idea over. I don't get idea over. Right now, me and something don't cancel.
Let me make a surprise, so yes.
We can't buy goods. In woman don't born. We can't buy goods. Sunday night you get for so we can't now.
I really go and let you explain. When I picking, now 15-year-old, I'm not going to say lady in the middle for let explain. You just tell me what you tell you and what happened. What you do after that. Now you know the daddy, we are the big one there. Because me, your brother, you know, when I see that them picking them, because all that street now kono, all them guys picking them, they way they not very good school or they know it's happy for them school fees them. They brought them back, happy for them school fees, and they ask everybody now to speak all that area not koro. So what I do now, that day we in self camp, we I go Sabiam. Now I say nothing. I say go school. I say we go school by going power. We don't school. You don't do college. I say by going power I go marry you. Say this is that man. He say you can make like go school. It will make you go school. So we left that joke there. Now I say okay. He say the school way they go, you know better. So now go put Lord the help for put private school. Now I say okay. He now Mariano now drive. The principal now witness and one private school. Then go there. But go, they say they don't cut off the date for the private school and they take the PK again past next year. Now I say, hey God, I say I wish I for no. I beg the man say me them take her and say no, they're not going to take her because they're not go for seat. They don't care go the names them. Because I go pay. I say okay, I say go do that. So from there now, you know say they sit down. And now they go free to say in mama the man in mama died. So I the free to now, but they talk to him. I can't nobody able to get him. Tell him say for lab buy phone. Now I go buy the phone. I give him. Now in the woman says take the phone. So when I buy phone, so at least that way you go to communicate with me. You go to communicate with you and papa, you and mama for you go to get information. And I say okay, thank you. So where they go now?
Where buy the phone? Now in the Mariam.
Now again. Now he hold the phone, yes. But now he hold the phone. I say for it, talk to me and talk to you, papa, and talk to you, mama. For you know where that picking the day age. If I for get phone, I say me picking at 12 years in America. I say again phone. You never know bad thing. I say so buy this, get this phone. And say okay. So he got that phone now. But anytime we call another phone, he know the answer. So one time I say, but why you buy the phone? You know the reason. I say great talk. Now in the manual normal phone, it can take a time. So now I say okay. So it can now this school business. I tell and say you school important. And they say now they fix this Bekeba. I say important. So now I call you one day. You remember I've been there free talk. Now I say put your foot down, this should begin, play in school, importantly, go. I say now I really want this begin, go school. Now he say thank you, tell me thank you. Say you call them. Now you call them. You know now. So this coronavirus they lockdown, they are not going to travel again from that March and April now. So we want to account for now. Now ask. Now you say I'm gonna host for go ask for them. Now you say Mario no they back. Sorry, Mario no they don't go back to people. Now so what happen? Now you say now they say well Mario can come on a met. You know they can't till 12 o'clock. Now say, so then talk now I left the talk. So now I call you. So when I call, now you tell me now the story. The real story say. Now dress them they take the clothes in their hand, even phone who have been buying and take in their hand and now you explain. I say the other time you go put 300,000 euros. in the time I give in the Mayama say, make him go shopping because in the woman they say let him go shopping for her. I say no, my man a big girl now. I say me say go buy what he want. Now I say no, you go say me let learn. They all do the not pull witness they will not pull them in here. So I don't know how they go buy the clothes. I don't know buy again. I'm not left. So that thing in the way they talk. Then there's a way you can send me now host. At the same time they tell you we see you don't pay for a teacher. And I say yes. I say I will tell her go now host no money for help. The picking go more the school. That picking school is so important to me. And that man I'm not saying to me, yeah, I think from February, I'm not saying myself. I don't know because from that time way they go away the man die. I'm not saying to me. So this was January by February. Now February now because just after that in birthday, we that be do for them now John Kelly City. So I don't know now, and I make a surprise. What did they say? One guy in America put it not to yourself. They say how so they don't go to yes, in M Gen 2, in a political this, they don't go report. But the LEC now, what I call him by say yes, he said then get report. But he go call me back just now. So when I call you back, I say, what's going to go on? Because now me and you with God, what's going to go on?
No, for now, me, that talk they always did as me, I know aware about
I know. So what's that they go say and get a report? And I make I don't understand. Now somebody in America, not a family member, because now picking it's on my mama this will say next one. I always advise and say, even you want to say in this, I'm going to wait up. I say, if you don't wait to say now one boy bar, one boy with them to go school, now in time lapa, but Marion be no. Now say your mama know, your papa know, then thing really happen, tell your mama. One time on a phone, they call the talk. I say, tell her. I say, advice and let tell them. Because maybe they need them picking like you already take the thing up to king. Because the age of picking for beginning and business are 18. So if they don't do on their own self, you no go worry about them. And then I say, okay. I say for now, focus on your school. And I say, okay. You know? I say focus on your school. Now that make it bigger all the time. You see now the boy come and my even call the boy mama and people and they all come. Now they come talk the way in time lapa. So now I say, hey God, I say okay. I say, but make people know that it was a long time ago. And I say, okay. And that's it. Me if you say now all talk it. Because you know. You know, even my man will tell you because my man I came back when they talk 2 times. I know what they say one thing, they change that. Now in the witness if they know now in the man not to person tell me now in the make them say it's a one boy time lapa. But now that Mariam no, now Mariam call the boy family, they all can agree, them big. Now in the witness and I say yes. Now I say okay, I say well, be careful. Oh. Now I say yes, and that boy didn't know more. Now be the witness. I say be careful. I say focus on the school. Yeah, now sumo yes, you know be no. Now Mariam I say what they tell and say focus on the school, left man business, not church man business. And do this. I say your school is so important. I say me go for help you. If God has this, you pass one step, I will pay for university. I say till you go, I say I will do that. I will motivate them picking it. I didn't look at that whether which is I say I will motivate them, make them learn. We got picking the land is fine, you know. And now picking a very interested. And he comes from a very good family. You been there in West. So I always want leader picking even that's what I call you. Now see one see last which can help at the help again. We don't want can sit this was this Becker. If now more money need more teacher. And I make I be tell you that this so I want go now host. Like go see high in the door. But I want to be able to talk to you now. I get call yesterday. I just rush up come free town. All now and then I me call you. What rich? What you call? I me call. Now I don't come now. I say how my I say you get on the phone. I talk to her. Now I say they do fine. Now I say that's how school you see don't pay one teacher. With the teacher now host. Now I say good. So I be the try so okay. I say I'm not be Sabida host again. I say we don't go the one thing, but I'm not for good again. I say so about country if now you say you go send somebody like go. So now I be the wait snail for the person. That's why they get this nonsense call again. You don't find so. You don't find at all.
I go actually, mama. Only I come back now. So I go ask.
Yes, anything I know because you know go take no stand without you. I'm not sure mama go to get anything because the LEC back no report. He just say he just laughs. He just say we get report but I don't know. So I don't even know what to go on. You know, fine. So much a man let them know. You know, this makes it free for help people. Because me and help 100% we just want to help this again. 100% we want to help this family. No help. I'm not getting nothing. I want to be speaking for more better. I'm not seeing from February.
I dey go ask her. Because in my mama back get some thing that we do, they ask. I dey go.
No, that's a big thing for try for destroy, not ask you. Because now you image now all thing you want Pauluna. One thing they do them police they are stuff like the people and they will believe in me. They go do back to person. Say, oh, why you want police person name? If we talk to you for they do anything, I make them they get to be careful. The way of politicians, the way they will get people who will not submit it. Because people now somebody call me, say they vex. Which other family they not say no. A very respectable family. Do. As I don't just call and teach now, it didn't a bike, they call me back. So I talk to them, Lord know the bottom of it. If I need for can call now, they return back. Me not get all of that. Like, but they don't really see because now me call her. In the talk say, if you get something for I don't need to call me. Now me call her, say you want a can, I say no, they call you back. I mean, say one candy. Because there's nothing for it. I don't see that because in the eye. Not every day for say with since February. Not last year. March another day, in April, in May, June, now July days. I'm not seeing with me eye. Titty. Me help and family people they know why they help all man be know. I'm not seeing. One day in my life. For say from February. Yeah, no try to resolve this. Yeah, if you go make that matter, if whatever, if you're in go do let go back, just withdraw and say no, and misinformation until not get the thing right, we withdraw this here. I beg there when I go fix this thing, I beg. Because they name that no fine. I what that guy they said for that jail today for I for don't make me law right away. Because for go post name now the social media, so not fine. Yeah, if anything there, we don't wait so far. I respect you, I support you, you respect me. I don't like where they will say they want waiting somebody for getting. It's fine. More possible intentional for help people. Now help, I never nothing for do it. Now help no man. I help go on out for help. And up to now I help. I be again says I really want help in school, make it be somebody. And that's what I tell. I say we don't learn the book, man no go bluff himself. Man no go do this. I say me, I no go want you tomorrow if you no go school. You don't unbox a hamburger. I said, if you go school, if you don't go school, I said, no better man will want you. And that no more. So possibly they try for empower you became, they try for do this. Even if the phone not against us, look at the phone by then I'm a mutka. That's the way we talk. I say, when you can, now what go there now, I'll go get back. For me, no like would encourage on a phone, they would call me like encourager. So when we already do, I look into that. Let try if now, whatever way do, let you ask a daddy, now in the head of us, let you waiting this year. I beg, yeah? Okay, me then. Okay.
We don't almost get it.
Okay. Okay.
One boy is still coming. Because I keep me go now. They can't get by.
Oh, okay.
Like when my born Sunday like that. When come back, I go active,
Okay. Yeah, please. No.
And I do this, I go able know. Then from this, I will not wait for this. I will call you back.
Okay.
Panelists and the audience in a thank you. I don't repost the number in a welcome for call at any time. Before we go to the other audio, I want to bring the panelists them back for now giving our own take. Sure saying I'm going to be take some notes them for see you sign in a go one kind of like touch or giving our own point of view. As Cisse also Mr. Sanko been joined with. Mr. Sanko, are you there? Mr. Sanko, are you there?
Yes,
the other one, Radio Cash Box.
Yes.
Not so you said the other one, Radio Cash Box. Okay, okay. I don't know. Something will come back. Mr. Sanko, if you hear me or you watch me back, you can come back and log in. Having said that, I they come back again as we follow the same thread. I they mute everybody where they on. At this first person will be come in now, Mr. Dowda Black, come in, sir. Mr. Kamara, and give your own take on the entirety. What do you think about the submission of Mr. Mohamed Kamarainba? I get one more, but I'll be one first and one play back to back and I not get bored. And then again, audience, welcome for call at any time for giving us if your own take or contribution to the topic. Welcome back, sir.
All right, thank you, Khadija. I think still, just like we have been saying, we all don't listen the two audio that we play. One or two of myself we don't listen before I even conclude. Say I'm not sure. Say person like Mohamed Kamarainba with the kind name, with the kind value we get in some of the communities in Sierra Leone, go do short kind thing. We take on this, Khadija, they tell you for free. These are the work of the SLPP, the tactics them, to distract the people in mind based on waiting and don't do McKinney. So they try to divert the people in mind with the acts will not happen, so people will focus on this. Because if nothing for reason, why they not be don't raise the issue of the president in Oku, where even penetrate the case come up, the mass and they forget about it. This is just a way for silent opposition. We don't see what's in the happen. All the political, because Mohamed Kamarainba, they call him for a month. They must say one way or the other, when this thing hits, Mohamed Kamarainba must come up and hits a very, very serious. Mohamed Kamarainba na post really the same months. I mean, like I just said earlier on, not to say the support I didn't party, no, I mean they ever supported party, anybody who's in the APC till dead. But this is a way for suppress the opposition. SLPP won't get away where anything they do, people will afraid for talk. Now make them attention everybody for silence all the opposition. Mohamed Kamarainba like I said, don't mix it on 1 or 2 times. And everybody knows say Mohamed Kamarainba na post really for brag, na post really big talk. You understand? Like I said, we call them for a month. But 75% assurance say me not believe Kamarainba will do short of thing. Me see that also safe. We not attain up to that position for going for flag bearer. Me, I tell you the last time that you meet me, I say, me have get people that want me to support in education. When I jump into politics, 2017, 2018, we are running for parliament. Series of students then come to me, where they ask me for help. Some which I don't even sabi the name. Since I did America, I tell you that I help up to 5 of them. With some IPAM, some FBC. Right now, you listen to this program, you will attest to the facts. Some of which, now me send the money, say, when I go meet me woman, and I go collect the money from the woman. One party picking themselves, Kamarainba name Anna, where even they call themselves daddy. Understand? But that doesn't mean, say, if you help, they for go set certain people to put you down. This will make some of you get them clean mind them and others them. But afraid to continue for certain people because of their kind situation here. And the politics, not to this way for go. We are all Sierra Leoneans at the end of the day, when you help, not a person who work the money for you. You are out of humanitarian feeling or humanitarian assistance. So for we listen to them audio, and maybe don't get the audios them from yesterday, I don't follow the trend, I don't digest, but I refuse for comment because I know exactly what side this they come out. Because they're not saying that they at fault of waiting what happened na McKinney, the killing, and we all demand them to make them start to divert the attention of Sierra Leone and then let them balance into Mohamed Kamarainba. And we some of them wait for luck enough. We get for talk and table. You understand? So if you ask me for comments on the jury, I don't listen. I don't say this is a distraction to the McKinney saga. We don't bring this Kamarainba issue because they don't say no make Kamarainba. Now, possibly we will let for talk. When it's not hits, it will come out and give audio. So let me take that name for now, Khadija.
Thank you so much for your contribution. Make a bring in Miss Zainab. You listen to the audio. Waiting at your take, madam. Come in.
Main take for the audio that is something they make another judge, Mr. Kamarainba or Little Mariam. I feel so until they try and find them guilty, nobody know for make a decision for say a guilty. And also the less service they share the video, the better it is. Because this not for just destroy Mr. Kamarainba vulnerable Peking. Like how they talk about the trauma. Because at the end of the day, when they share them things then that Peking not too small Peking again at 15 years. You understand? You don't forget that shame day. You understand what I mean? Not so like today, you know, get Facebook, you know, get WhatsApp, you know, get Instagram. But even them picking and doing in Africa, then get time. From where we dey share them video, then they say, let's just say not true. Excuse me. It's not necessary for share the video. The pikin for get your own privacy, you understand? Let alone not so true. Just think about it. It can be any of your pikin there. It can be any of your sister there. You understand? No learn for the respect we serve as Sierra Leoneans there. Pikin no big one, no respect we serve. No left the courts. Let the courts do their own trial. We are people there where anyone per week can be in a position when they. But the advice no when we get to the Sierra Leonean, especially politicians there, ex-politicians there, you just get to be careful what you do. You know, like where they work with picking their way prone to allegation. You know they agree where you are going with it. Now a reason because allegation, when they make allegation, you don't mind, it not matter if they find you innocent, not guilty. That name they don't already did it. You understand? And the thing about it, as much as there's every possibility they say Mr. Kamarainba not guilty, when it comes to the not guilty, people are not share them kind of video than this. So then don't let the damage upon the man and also upon the pikin. And we don't get the Sierra Leoneans there where they help small pikin there or widows there or old people there. So if we get that one or two people there where they help, if I know like treasure them, not treat them with respect. Obviously, if person guilty, the court will trial and then go judge him. You understand? Get the sentence or get the punishment where in need forget. But we as Sierra Leonean there are certain topics we not share. There are certain things that we not share on our Facebook or Instagram. Because people there all around the world they see them. And you know matter enough in a village picking and they obviously once they get lights, they get Facebook. No remember about the trauma where we did for that man for the picking. And also Mr. Kamarainba in your picking. This is not about just Mr. Kamarainba for try for shatter in him. Now in family, now Mariam in your family and in the Mariam incident. Now then you know what me get for say, Khadija. Up till we learn, especially young man there or people that really do good. Then you good not turn to bad. You understand? Keep continuing to do good. But just make sure say anything one do good, get a witness with you. Let person do it. If you get to see any of the people that really and get a second person there. For another person say, hey, this man here, anytime they see that picking day, I did it. You understand? This is not about being paranoid. This is about safeguarding yourself and safeguarding the picking and thank you very much, Khadija.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your contribution. I want to bring Mrs. Khadija Tufona. Come in, madam. Give your take on that, please.
Thank you very much, everybody on the panel. Thank you for all of you listening. I would like to say we all don't listen to the audio. And to me, own acknowledgement and understanding, listening to the audio, it opened another part for me where it seems as if there is a witch hunt going on. Witch hunt in a sense, like he is being set up to be caught up in something pertaining to his own fall down. And they don't want to use anything other than in your kindness and goodness for bring and calm down as a weapon because listening to the audio as an adult, even though it go ahead and do certain things then, where me as an adult, if I have to help a 15-year-old, I go make sure they are involved in adult family then. Whether it's one or two, whoever they are. But I know will go and just do between me and into. Not a bad thing they try for do, for help him, for let he learn, for let he better himself for in future, because you educate a child, you don't help a whole family. So now all the family will be try for help. And let God make, let you know back out on that. Let God make it continue for help who I get for help. Because there are so many that need that help there. So let God not make it discouraged, irrespective of how this girl for turn out. Let God make a heart open. Sometimes the bad can't interfere with your own good, but it gets to make you stronger and give you more push for let you do more of what thing you've been done they do, rather than they try for collapse you from doing. So let God make it get that kind heart and let God deal with them. So listening to the audio once again, I'm still not convinced. The said conversation to me between that person that was going back and forth with those questions and answers and getting those kind of a backhand approach towards all the reference where he they give, and he try for narrate and relate back to the said incident as if he they try for be really like sympathetic, and outrightly that person was not. It's like a witch hunt. You're trying to get your outright fact, but finding a pathway that will lead you to waiting on a want. So you just have to be careful, irrespective of whichever way this turn out, because according to the audio, again, this thing has went on since February. Since February, this thing has happened. We know a refill, we know a refund. Not until then, couple days to today, before you all this big news about said incident. And said incident not even portray a rape. All I'm hearing is somebody trying to help someone. But just because it not go the right path, for let you call the 15-year-old just between him and her, that to me was not the right path. But if he was doing it only and solely in the right manner, and he was really focused on helping her, next time I advise, let it figure out another route. We all can make mistakes. So, but as the talk still lay down, maybe in the long run we will go more than this. Maybe there is more to follow. So I rest my case for now.
Want to thank you once again. Make I bring in the other one, like I say, and I want me on point of view for influence in Ion. So me on to the topic will come later. Having said that, make I bring back Mr. Conte, and then I'll bring Shekila. Mr. Conte, come in, sir. Okay. Okay. So make I bring Shekila. Come in, sir.
Hello?
Okay.
Okay, I think Mr. Conte don't respond.
Yeah, Mr. Conte, I think say your video, we need to see your face. So if you want to come back after Shekila, it will be great. That's fine too.
Let's Shekila talk. After Shekila, I will respond.
Okay, no problem. Come on in, sir.
Okay. I want to thank una all. To me, we take as a first of all. I want for advise Mr. Kamarainba if he dey listen to this program, let he stop the recording or whatever he gets. This na a difficult situation to a man, and as I say, me they talk always based on the religious perspective. As I tell una this now, if anybody wants to please, we get a surah in the Quran when a surah to Nur, surah 24, talk about this allegation. Surah 24, verse 2. It starts from there down to verse 10 and 15. They talk about this. When an allegation like that come, I want for advice, Mr. Kamarainba, let stop for go on the social media right now, let engage a lawyer. Let engage a own lawyer, because this is something we don't put to Ram, and for him to the position we get, not to think that would and therefore left go away like that, like an ordinary man. And moreover, if it that go to the ruling party who get today, as we my brother say, Dauda Black, we don't see a lot of issues like Sata Lamin, don't get horrible incident. We nobody not listen to that. He even report to the police. They even damage them. You know, they know as far as he belongs to the opposition, nobody listen to that. Then we don't another thing, we another allegation me they call on that to the uncle of the president. We all audios go around and not go ahead, but since he happened to somebody who will be an opposition, let him engage in your lawyers then. Let him try to talk to a lawyer, let the lawyer they talk to a lawyer frequent, because let him not go talk something by or he go press about him, because case like this, then they try for get a point for OU. So if in they disseminate these audios, now in they record them, let it stop. Except if now in them they record, let okay, it not get control over that. But in let's stop in own recording, let's stop for send them out, whatever he get again, let not send them out. Like with sister say this at the advice brother politicians from Black who did put me at the program, Mohamed Kamarainba who know they if you they do good absolutely as a Sierra Leonean from today, not do any good direct to the PK. Don't if he can't ask you, yes, but tell and like connecting with your parents then that I believe say that be your insecurity. As a politician, as a religious people who don't have the social media, who don't have the forum there, who don't have Facebook, if they see one picking pop until we number it don't happen to all of we a lot of time, most of the girls them. And then they come in the way that if you not be careful, what you they talk to them? If you not be careful, what you send to them, my brother, you're in trouble. Politician, you be religious person, somebody will get certain respect. This let it be a lesson for you, for every somebody they use anything today on the social media for assassinate your character or for just damage your career if you get any career with the pursue. So this will still the take Mr. Kamarainba innocent until the final wanted. We stand innocent because it not go even to the not go to the proper way we then we will prove today the technology don't advance. Even if you want deny, I don't know if you don't get that development now, it's part of the world. It's very simple. Then they check you fingerprint or your DNA. If anything come across, trust me, it will come around. So let the image one advice, let him rely to in your liars them and advise to respect today. Let you be mindful to what you respond to somebody. What you say somebody to somebody on the social media and what you send to somebody. Yeah. We see some picking them. To be honest, if they make you try to talk to you, if they begin snap himself naked, they send a food. I believe anybody within the social media, man within abroad, you don't experience that many times. So if you still go crazy, you do the same thing, you don't done. You don't done. You career don't done. So do I need it big that one day? That not stop you as the aspirant, but change the method of helping. Yeah, when the picking some picking them sincerely, they look for opportunity for somebody where they help them. So they let school, they not get that they help them. Then they go all out. But if that's involved, try to involve somebody, female adult or male adult in the family where they pass through. Because we're not going to say everybody left. Some of we, Banjul, Senegal, Libya, people they pass, he call you no more, hey, a strength now. I need a help. We don't send a lot of help. If you not go beyond that, so let it be. So on this issue, I want for say less, more of advice to people, to we all within the diaspora, be you man or woman, who see something, some of our sisters them, how some people they don't destroy them. This is be both man and woman. We are now be somebody on the social media, but we are try for what they talk to somebody on the social media. Try for be mindful what he said, or what he they record, or what he they snap the kind photo where they send to somebody, or the kind of conversation where you they get to somebody for you to be at the safer side. This is both man and woman. Sometimes you take a joke or like country people then you just want for see or for let you encourage person. Yeah, be mindful. Say something what it be to say. If he come, you not go be ashamed for explaining what you say. Or if somebody post at any side, people are not they take that idea. So now this me one say for now.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your own contribution. We'll be to get a call, but I think the person hang up. So feel free for call back. The lines are open. Make her bring down Mr. Conte, and then I go bring Mr. P-Man, and then I want to also share some other audios then before I come in. Come back in, Mr. Conte. Welcome, sir.
Welcome, sir.
Yes.
Like this, really frustrating, really hard for me. The only thing we say so only God knows. Because like Salo now, there is a lot of mistake we happen between here. Everyone will listen to audio, will listen Kamarainba audio. One, we don't say it gets injection for the good. Then to the mere fact say, instead of now say, okay, if you go school, I get for married you. So God don't make it cook now for that. Hello?
Yeah, with the you, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, they make it get different perception now. Oh, I get this man, I get this man, more excellent position. If you never sabi enemy, you go that day. With all the intention you take, for take the ticket from that school, for get them, the intention they're all good, right? But at the way the thing turn out, and you forget say, you nothing your head. Then they all the time try to get anything when they will able to get hold of against you. You understand? Not exactly how we come to even go now. A lot look the way Kamarainba play. Kamarainba don't be a public figure. When we say anything happen with the current government, in very bold mind for Snapchat with one say. We at time it can positive at time other people said that's all day now. Sentiment to carry away. So people will say, oh, this is not true, other people will say this. So anything they get against you for bringing it out, they will do that. This we really caught up a situation where we don't really understand what's in transparent here. Because for that audio, wait for call that guy say for interview, so no, what they go on? Because to like a shock or surprise, he not really believe. In church already been get for every picking, that they can turn other thing. Not like as we say, we Sister Rugi and 1, 2, 3 contribution and not say, they say at time, if especially with God picking, but picking better. But when they do goodness to God picking, not to grand family, a big for involve if a relative. A relative when I'm at somebody will go sabi when your intention will go get between that two. Because the interpretation will come from even the picking. Even the picking, it will say, hey, listen, my big woman. Because the thing will confuse me. Everywhere in the Kamarainba, oh, listen, get well, oh, somebody be don't tap out far. Where they do good, you come in there side and day, you know, you go confuse people there. Me na man, listen, I get sisters there. They call you that ODD, they make a think twice. Say, to some extent, you don't go ask her if you don't sabi woman business, you don't sabi woman business it. You get one motive now for help her. But the kind of say as so only goes knows. Any salo, anything that happens salo. In not file, you see the symptoms 2-3 days. From where I see first lady go na media, oh we catch them man, we go do this, we can't be go after now. This time in not 2-3 days, very camera back. So you see some correlation, let's say, this not if you don't set up. This if you don't set up now, the right time they not be get it. The thing that confused me, as I hear that audio way be to go around as super media with a postcode, and with this way happy with them, Boston this time around. Now I say, oh my goodness, let's say if na set up, let's say that we don't get the evidence, we don't get this, how to do this, how this and that, and something that look here first before ever the legal one can now. But anyway, we all they say the same thing here. Only God knows, only God will save our back from that. Right? But we suddenly say in the young rejection for help. The guy they say, not to one picking, not to two picking, you don't have to picking them, boys as well as girls. You don't assist. It just have to say, just because of the intimacy we do this picking, that it make the allegation come from the picking. Right? We are not dominating the conversation.
Thank you so much. And make clarity again, the allegation from waiting. I find out a note from the Pekin. They ask him further if this don't happen. From waiting, I was told that it say nothing like that's not ever happened. I think you not been joining with at that time. Yes, you not been joining with at that time. So I want to make that clear. Now bring back Mr. P-Man and then play another audio. Once again, audience, feel free for call the numbers they made available to you, and I welcome for call and contribute to the topic. And I mute you, Mr. Mosimoko. While you're not there on. Go ahead, Mr. P-Man. Come on in, sir.
Okay. I was saying that Kamarainba involved the teaching involved them at the start. Because when I see the parents in the school, you understand also the way
I think so. Maybe they get interruption, so we misuse statements. So go back at 30 seconds for now. Go, yeah.
Okay, and you see how we try to say, involve the parents, and to start to involve the parents, because I'm fully parents that they know to take. And they know to take. You go with them, you take them, you take the school, and the parents in the elbow, the open for the school, everything. The parents know, you understand. They know. But this is just to make people get for the strike for the good. for the do goodness for you. Because for you as a politician, the way I will think to do this, all this, you need a call on plain blank. Then get a group with a form, with a zero tolerance group, with a get one other one, with a people network. We don't have network with them, they form all this like I forget people. I forget top officials. Now we don't accept everything. We don't come because it's equal. Now we don't go to them and say to you, I will claim for my job, to do a claim for my job, to do a claim with them. We don't say DJ F. They come down the national in the death for why should they say you did stop? Now the media, they always keep down. Now that group they SLCP them, you understand? Where they live by here, just to the all day that group, where all political entity, where they are party, or something like that. You understand? Now they're going to go for all those things for just 10 people there. The time from the top, everybody knows Kamarainba na police, we stop. The last people say, the only way to stop this plan down, let me take this particular plan out or just take them down. Even that man will be the top with them, it's just like a creator. It's like applying. It's like applying for death. It will be nice, but one thing will not be nice. You understand? They try to apply for just death and to this, we can't pull them down. But one thing I say always say, when God does for you, it does for you. Then we take you down, but once you believe on the truth, everything will not expose. As the story about power of concept, especially in Islam and their faith. Once you believe what you believe, you know say you do good. Take one cry for, take one down. That is when you don't go. That foundation when you don't go. You know what easy for make that mistake with that too. If you take from glass and from glass for them, but the foundation when you don't go, it will always be strong. Kamarainba is just get a question and just take the one to not make any of you affect somebody except the law. Then practically it is still because a global persona, America, if you can't see this guy will call himself a joke because this is the definition of character in a social media do. Now, if you do the guy, it's trying to get a one political career, everything for finish in one day. This thing don't happen for February. Why now? Since February, then that nothing has reached any to the 15 up to now. That is like 15 years ago. We will see that particular when they make an effect, when they talk. It's so that I need the inside the attitude. And they say, so you say. Because we don't care whether people they talk last talk, whether they abuse, whether they come out, whether they talk. And the position of just a political guillotine that they play. So you go after and you wonder whether they take and how you go, make sure you shut them down, more or less you don't need to know anymore. When you start with politics, you know make a good thing for Sierra Leone. You make it sound to you look bad. Then they take it to some side and time when you left. Make it play politics. When I play politics for fear, politics for the land for owner. Make a politics for faith. Now you go politics because you with this and I disagree. I can always say, your position will be your friend, your position will be your family, your position you know, ever be this because of the way you go wasting the day. However you do something, that opposition will want to just way of criticize you or say as to do more better because of the angry for them to get to and I feel for all this administration, they know what to say. When you talk against them, you don't really power. Like I said, this are isolated Instagram classes there. And the same democracy, and the same definition of America, the same democracy, why not go with black people? What's the difference? People like to make a talk, they say, I to an investment. Look at IPAC today. Well, it says IPAC as well as we go this way. In this forget this way. I as we don't get there for the students. We don't be teacher this, teacher the president. And overall, let's retire for what is left. The center of the example. Make we take time. The way our politics to go after what is down so bad. And then I will try to like this. Kamarainba no incident now just there. You know, make every sense. You know, make every sense for this.
Thank you.
That's one thing they do like abroad today. That's one thing they do. They say what goes around always come back around. Now that's when every day watching one day when they stand with guys. If you try to make something to political career every point now, you get a first over. We get clear. Then you got to be careful working in the level that is play politics. Then also you a position of the enemy for life. You have to get a lot of class. So I also like time property.
Thank you. Yeah.
But so now I just let everything wait and I will go to them.
Well stated. Thank you so much. And we get one of we callers them. Some of we participants then we chat room. They ask for the number. Please notice that the number I don't pin them down and I don't share them over 3, 4, 5 times. But if you look we pin them so that way you're not going to read through the different numbers there and call. Having said that, Salon for All, Voice for All, Network Television. Kindly identify yourself, please, and who side they call from. And you get 3 minutes, ma'am. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, I'm calling from Sierra Leone. I'm sorry, from Canada. Zainab Mansaray.
Yes, ma'am. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. The call where they call today are not happy and like I just they give me voice of call. The incidents happen why we Sierra Leoneans then need people then for they able understand why we they set each other. We say we they kill each other, we they enjoy seeing blood pumping there. I feel shame of myself because me now one of the contributors here for do policies. Then I feel shame of myself of asking people or they raise me hand for give me contribution of how they set policy in terms of development, in terms of peace. While in the country, they tear each other apart. I'm not affiliated with politics, and I know the mixed pan politics. Now the reality, one and like Salon, the media, like Umar Fofana, I don't give me report. Umar Fofana, out of the taxpayers, then I am money, then they take payer, but you know they give the right information. Then the government of Sierra Leone, if they don't know how to tackle conflict, look the problem happening yesterday, on Friday. All nets are not sleep, like my Kenny, that day we organization be. It dey Putloko, it dey Lunsal, it dey Lunge. So all that thing and why I don't know if you they extend this conversation reach to the country of Sierra Leone, let Sierra Leone and then get this thing for we ourselves. Say we dey humiliate ourselves in the eyes of international world, say look at them. While we dey we dey lobby, we dey ask every day for help the country, how they think say they go able do something without international affairs, and while international anywhere they are there is a conflict, they won't be there. They will tear ourselves apart and we say we dey go. We don't ask. The media is the message. did this and we dey do conversation. But is it only Sierra Leone and woman of Fofana they did the verdict? Where are we? What are we doing? We ask them please. We ask every day I dey go at work. I no me say everybody where I dey talk to people then they ask me say not any neighborhood country they can't fit we. We not trap in natural resources. We trap ourselves. You dey see a country brother, pikin, sister, and this woman near back. It dey get the bold mind. Where are we? Especially with the woman. And sometimes I dey pick out how we other woman there, then they humiliate that country. Where are we? Where Sierra Leone is going?
All right, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We don't get you concerned. If you get any other one, you can call back. Thank you so much, Ms. Zainab. Thank you, madam.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. So basically, in concern, waiting they go on and how we did get yourself as Sierra Leonean. Thank you. And are all free for call, but now minimize that to 3 so that way the line will be open for everybody else. Having said that, I don't know if we could play another audio of this said thing, and then from there I want come in with for present some of the points them on the audios them or some of the concerns them where we panelists them make, and then from there we will try for wrapping up. Make a play 1 or 2 again, one from Mr. Kamarainba again, and then another. No, excuse me.
Successful. Good morning, Peter. I just get to the.
Sorry, I don't know if Nadandi Abbey don't play. Okay.
The audios we sent from one gentleman say in America, the report said me rape 15 years old.
I think Nadandi Abbey don't play earlier, right? Yes. Okay. Hold on a second. So make her just now give me a second. Make her just. This now one of observer I go say now we listen to your own thought and then we'll go able for kind of like get another open dialogue of or analyze your own thoughts and then we come back in.
Allahu Akbar Kabiran. Subhanallah. Astaghfirullah. Mama Kamarainba. Kamarainba, you very stupid. Very, very stupid. I don't ever meet anybody in my life who is stupid as you. Excuse me, if I will talk to you in this manner, now based on your audio I listen. Rule number 1, Kamarainba, this man I'm picking in question, not the only picking away you don't help according to you. Nakono, why you so focused on Mariam? That's a 1. Secondly, whose business will you get for the ask or they talk about Mariam in Tylapawan or Taimona vaginator or not this vagina? That's none of your business. When I left them in there, let's say you're innocent of what they accuse you of so. This audio you make, you just play on yourself. Now you born now your business. If you want help for school, you want to give people the money and go help them. First they go there, they pass them, they buy clothes, they this. That's them call them special interest. Special interest. Then they call them. You understand? What do? You
they put words that they mouth indirectly as to what them for say or what they not for say. So let them go withdraw. What do they withdraw? That pikin is 15. In know you face from somebody else, from other man in face indifference. If you put on pana, you know how for talk and say now you put on pana. If not to you put on pana, you know how for talk and say not to you put on pana. Whether the person within a diaspora then call them gentle, hot goose, no hot goose, that's not even relevant in this case, on this kind of a thing. You understand? When are you going to learn, Mohamed? Now you first begin help people there, like Dunia. Speaking of that pikin 15 and a big girl, as you say, he able to see something and buy what he want. You pikin at 12, as you claim, 3 years difference. He able to make right decisions for himself. This pervert where una don dey do na Africa, where una see una girl pikin and they come up, then chest and don't flop and stuff. Next thing una begin talk stupid talk. Rule number 2. You saying to that pikin say go school. If you go school, where you don't college, where you don't this, don't it, I they married you. That was a very stupid thing to say. Because what you they do, you don't allow that pikin, you they give hopes. Now, salon picking they went in 15 and my business in paper. Because some of the people you get. Now you bring that in mind, you dey marry them. Of all the granny they went bomboku na free things for your age, or in your age group, you not go for go help none. You know how much granny they will get na free time when they not go school. You know how much granny they will in a salon na kono when they want for go school. But you have to penetrate this particular one of all the bikini, girl bikini and boy bikini. Why people can put myself into trouble? Listen to the mess when you make, you call her audio. And that man, I'm sure, no know say they record them. Because we know say they record them, you know will go down well with tuna. And this one they call anti-FA, shame on you. You don't know Mohamed. You don't know Kamarainba, you know when they say you don't know nothing. You sit down in the gig. Now we go report. Now we follow and go. And you don't go all over the country. From the look of things and the way that woman sound, she sounds like a novice, a rookie. We don't even know what they go on in the first place. So Mohamed they use my intelligence. That's what they do. Don't think that they do so. Una left them in there with people picking there. Big man like you know to picking. They go talk about virginity without this virginity. You tell your mama, shut up! Monkey. Mohamed, you're nothing but a monkey. I am not saying you did the act, but your way of talking, Mohamed Kamarainba is very immature. This is one of the first things I want to detect in you when I first even come in acquaintance with you. Very immature man. Listen to the way they talk. Such kind of things and I think anywhere you for do. Have you no shame? You for the shame for the girl picking and they listen to this stuff in the first place. Or any of you use them or you nephew them. You're not a good role model. Shame on you. You're so pathetic. Let's say you didn't do the act, but the way of talking. What's one of your business for entering into people's family? Because you don't get them 200, 300,000 euros, we're not even need $50. Are you stupid? Are you mad? Even teach you girl picking so you go like her. What if they buy phone again? Special favors. Yeah, that because you want something, idiot. This is what they do at this country. When I see girl picking here, even big adult thing, and they put on and they don't want that in because of them poor, them people in poor. We will stop on her. What kind of nonsense this? And to honor the parents, no Sabiam. If Kamarainba be really want for help, it will just take the names of the beginning and stuff and then pictures or something and go to the school directly. You have no contact with the family. What business do you have with the family? Because you want them to succumb to you because of 50,000, 200,000, 300,000. And you sit here and tell me, I mean, they talk to themselves, but in virginity, shut up! Idiot. Monkey to fear quoi. God punish you.
Okay. Having said that, I be want to now get another side of the entirety and make a give a recap of everything what people then say, and then now we analyze, now we debate a little bit more on how what's in all man say. The thing that way in a make emphasis on in a make emphasis saying a person when a philanthropist where basically believe in helping people them way at the end of the day na in don't land them to this problem. And also the advice way many of in agi was that next time around if we don't learn in lesson na in good not turn to bad. And I also make some comments them Mr. Black and Mr. Silla where I think saying having critical points them where in I give the instance of Shekila, make an instance of Satalamin where we don't make several concern about her being allegedly raped by multiple men them. They not ever bring onto the book, they not ever hold them people then they accountable, and I make the reference as comparing to a witch hunt or a political type of approach, meaning that where one set of individual them do they not bring them to the book. Shekila also make, and two people that make that comment about the current president and your own family member when at the chief where they say himself alleged rape case where still they're not bringing onto the book, and I make all the reference then they, and one of I also make the reference of even the current president where it be say they allegedly raped a 16-year-old, and whether there is so many other allegation of the current president in that same case of Mr. Kamarainba Mansaray. When we listen to the audio of Mr. Kamarainba Mansaray, it make an emphasis say it gets a lot. There's a lot of 18 years plus woman in a salon where it be say then they at in disposal. So why not if he get for approach, why not go approach that range versus speaking like a dandy? So basically in defense it's like why I go and put on a 15-year-old where there's many more 18 years old or more way available at disposal. And also it make clear because the way we listen to this this last contributor the audio I play, it make concern about saying that anyway, I don't lost the thoughts on that, but I will come back again. Some they criticize about the marriage talk where talk say, or if you go school where you done, I go married you. But then again, now we sit down, now we think back again with some of them kind joke then they where many man they don't make. Hey, you know me small wealth, I go menu where you don't done school, so on and so forth. Are we saying that every man would do that? Then a rapist? Now think about that too. I want to bring that to the table for now, and I bring that. And then secondly, it make an emphasis on in audio say these statements now for now it kind of like motivates the picking them. It talk about women empowerment, the importance for a girl child embark on education, for now they empower themselves, and even encourage the picking say for now, if you done your school, you go able to get better man, something like that. I just the paraphrase. So again, with that advice we again or empower them, and many they say, oh, if I don't do the goodness through the parents them, but it also make it clear to we say when the pa be one can walk to pa one of the other audio where I've been listening is saying that a 60-year-old pa somebody kind of condemn and sue where say the pa like na in papa, but with we on culture me the way me interpret that because that man they don't reach that age it look as in papa in contemporary, not necessarily means saying that in papa in age group, but rather you know in the age or close to the age of indadi. So somebody else say being condemned because of that. So it look and say before it can make that party they walk under him, whatever ain't go able for help him financially, it go help him. And again, me the last and couple interview I don't get with Mr. Kamarainba, and I can go back again and clarify, or I go try for repeat them or share them again, reshare them for now and I revisit them. It don't make multiple like how some other people then they say Mr. Dowda call and say Bobo for a month na person way blunt and to the point how they come on in hearts now so they talk. So other people then go look and say na weakness, or they go condemn him, or even what he talk so because he no say he not guilty. Hence the reason why he decides say you know even wait for in lawyer or whatever the case may be. Many go look at that that way, or anything again where it can say some go misinterpret and maybe the intention where mean, or maybe what it mean. So it don't always talk and say for help people then a priority to them. I can clearly recall the last one interview I get for in September. One of me call her when one of the executive member now also call and say even kind of like condemn him because of the help where they help him. He say immediately during that election time where he see him they give him money. So in condemn Mr. Kamarainba say why they give them money? Is it because of the votes? Now I say no, they give them because they need, or some of them while they come they not get transportation. If I can recall. I recall from there. So that's another thing. Another person get condemned say why another audio while listen where he give the $300 saying 300,000 leons for now he do in shopping, then condemn and say why that, or the interest, or where they call it they ask. So then again we ask like people like myself say okay somebody come like check talk and say with this social media, you go get all kind of jack and Jill where business sometimes they will call you, then go say they need help or whatever the case may be. Or let me put myself as a woman. I get somebody where be say, okay, just say small picking say, able now for go school or where you done your college, I go married you. Does that make me a rapist? Now look at that way as well. And again, like I say, from waiting we don't get so far, the picking in question where the family go make complaint, the picking itself don't say there's nothing as such way happen. So if other people then they allege say, or then they think say this now witch hunt or now a political attack on this man, then again now we kind of look at the two from the example that when I give in terms of Satalamin within alleged case where never was looked at, always has been ignored because of her political party from waiting many they say. And then like I would say in the example of even the president, the current president, where if you don't get the allegation they are so, as well as in your family member. So I want to we look at that. And again so maybe I will stop here. Okay, we talk about also the importance of how we know for use then social media so for find people then guilty before even going through the due process, and the individuals them where, and I get zero respect for the one then where it be say they call now that this platform for say now we join voice, we're all Sierra Leonean. I do not care about your political affiliation, but many of them then go shy away from platform like here and rather use audio for hot people them. So if you, and I give the scenario, the example of that of Major retired Paulo, if you are not there physically, and again with precious Khadija to Medina, if even we see say this person an alleged how you call an alleged perpetrator, we not go call him say a guilty until final investigation is done, and then we conclude before we go land say this person at X, Y, and Z. So those then people then audio they are so obviously we TRC report it being suggest that and advise we as Sierra Leoneans that certain network or certain thing that what they do where they destroy we for refrain from that. So we still get those type of people now we community, whether it's back home or here, whether they use the internet not for the good reason but rather for use them for basically puts people in a hot water. And if you not get a system, a justice system where it be said and they think outside the box, then they think outside the box, you understand, it go cost a lot of life. Because you hear Mr. Piman make the example of in late cousin when Mr. Keru, where also he said because of social media, what he was accused of, they end up how you call an arrest time, where of course we know say right now it in at school world, whether not based on that arrest day we cause I'm in life now God know, and the one that where the hand been day for that arrest day. So having said that, make her bring in her back, and again in the audience the lines them open, and I feel free, nobody go condemning her for in her own point of view, and I feel free for call, and then we join voice. Are they bringing her back in? Make a call back, Mr. Shekila, come in, sir. And then I will bring Mr. Dauda shortly. Sorry, Mr. Dauda.
Yeah. Madam Khadija,
yes, sir.
Let God bless you. As you say, we for sure idea a platform where it be to say you will bring your view or even the audios. Be mindful of the advice any Sierra Leonean. Let you bring something where it be to say, harmful to somebody in own career or in life. As I say, first would remain for take Mr. Kamarainba innocent over this issue, and not to him alone. Anytime somebody would that be, what would they appeal? We need a good justice system in Sierra Leone. Let justice not can be where you belong at this political party, where you get case as they reunion, they rush them, go handle you, man handle you, and misuse you. Will all the justice will be the same to everybody, poor or rich? If this so, we'll be able to get a good Sierra Leone. If me they get punished, let get punished for something we know of. Let not get punished because of the name, because of the tribe, because of the religion which I belong, because of the political party. I'm not go happy, and the people that will let me, they're not get happy. So this thing made me doubt is to this present government. Then everybody be don't hear it on the social media would be an opposition, and everybody give them that right thing. Nobody not attack them. Nobody not go after them. They not say opposition is there for oppose. But the thing will baffle me when you come now to power, you on action, do the job. Your job where they do now in the answer to the people there. Your job where they do, who person say you weak, who person say you bad, who person say you thief, you do action for let the people then see. Not for put a set of another opposition while you are in the ruling party. Now they then turn to them, all the other guys they are still at them, now they then come out of the ruling party. It is shameful. Everybody will be nowhere and faster to get the social media. Now America, if they go back, if they attend government program them at the embassy, in self na in they talk that. And some program them na in they announce them. Now America they say hey, social program them na embassy, una allow go there. Nobody know yet. So we come to this. The other thing when we want to say, I let for say something on the religious perspective, or now we own culture. We own culture, somebody they call picking me well, like Eunice, who is small, like the grandpa they call the in grand picking the young one, or the auntie they call a sister in picking me man or me wife. And I want to bring the Islamic part, the Prophet Mohamed sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they call small picking me wife. The only different way 10 years it is stopped. Because that time they begin to get a mixed feeling already. If you're not a person of status, that time the begin get sense. They begin to think a different way. So the prophet will stop at the age of 10. So now keep that limitation as no advice where I see. We see directly the issue of Mr. Kamarainba not different with the people who they don't kill, with the people who they don't put in a cell. We don't see that don't manifest to this government. So if it things like this come back to Kamarainba, we himself now, one of the posture where they don't begin for manhandle. We see say the same people and from the opposition are they begin for bring this thing right away. We don't put the thing in question. Say, oh, the same attitude they got until tomorrow. Then find Mr. Kamarainba guilty before we mind commodity. But since that's not happened, everybody in mind they tell you say, oh, this man they want manhandle again. And we see like the similar thing they happen. We don't put this man as well, we don't grant and bail. It takes some time, not talk. But that time the secrets not be done boss, like I say, then they want people they let them not talk. They come to return content, we come to all with APC people that will be they talk. I see them pull and they bill they keep quiet. We can't begin move from Syria, Olenga blinding. We can't know say they want them for no for talk. When they come and talk, then go back to prison. Now come the court themselves, they don't belong. The same thing happened. What people pull your attention for say not to the same thing they want to do Mr. Kamarainba. Would they see if we still be alive? Would they see how the case be pursued? But when they tell you like what you don't coach at this matter, well a lot of things now happen with this government for take action. Or people then for talk let the government or people then at the government then for talk for let their issue they come up, come up. Today such a God knows how he did. And a big woman for that one. They not just rape and they left them. If you really watch that woman, see them take and then dump her in private. Then therefore do surgery and in order for bomb again forever. We not to wish the issue are not come up. So if we see Mr. Kamarainba in him don't can allow me at the repeat for advice who said now the diaspora, both man and woman, let me be careful. Me, I help lots of people. Now, Banjul, Guinea-Bissau, Algeria, somehow you don't know me, just call no more. Not a big thing, but for the near fact, Guinea, somebody don't call, hey, me, a social person, check Ilabia, help me. You put small thing, you help. So man, they come back. As I say, oh, no, brother. I get a lot of things from you, and I don't help a lot of people there. I don't know you just because of you, Sierra Leone. And back home, that's the happen. More of them are picking them. So if that don't be, we advise let this government treat them matter. Not for say we debate for Mr. Kamarainba. If now do it, let him not get punished, but let them not punish him because of in political affiliation. This is my own word.
Thank you very much, sir. Make I bring Mr. Black in. Welcome back.
Thank you, Khadija. I'm glad you will see Sheikh Milasi. But that reflects some of the memories and back. Saying this is not the first time the attempt for arrest Kamarainba. We have to recall sometimes they don't attempt for arrest Kamarainba. When they go like this, he asked them for warrant of arrest, so they get warrant of arrest for her. They don't get warrant of arrest. So he say, let the policeman them go, in the report in Central Station, which they did. At the end of the day, he go there, make statements and they left her. But let me all just not draw the attention, come on, say, this is a political intimidation, trying to silence all the opposition because SLPP won't find their way. Now, we want to say Julius Malabio got appoint electoral commissioner where everybody don't declare electoral commissioner, they say he won't qualify. So they want to find a way for bastardize and bulldoze and get that man put by force, by power. So these are some of the tricks where they play. Because they know say they get forget where they get for touch on that guy there with words and all that stuff. And by rights, the president's not get rights for appoints electoral commission without consulting all the other political parties that are registered political parties in the country. So that one in a one default. So some of them guys are able to talk, then they try for knock them down. Let me go back to Kande Koleyo Kela. We all know say Namao the fear elect himself Namao elect for top, but it's a some people don't caution them. They don't beat one time the action election with Peter, but now because it is size them small, you need to go after them too much. Anybody where them know say now vibrant or na target for them right now, they go after that person. Recently, look what happened to Sam Sumana. You don't turn a corner, look what they go attack her. All that stuff they just because they try for silent and find their way. But let's bring our memories back. During the Ramadan, Dr. Samura Kamara be distributes rest to the vulnerables. What the SLPP do, they send policemen in there, but the time when they go and they meet and they don't show the rest and done. I think it was around 300 bags of then 25 kilo rice. We ship to the vulnerables. So policemen and go there with true shock. Say they understand, say Dr. Samura Kamara, the whole meeting. Nice, when the meeting there home, they send arrest now food I give to the people. I say, well, pa, we want to come with a police station for public statements. They say, I'm not going nowhere. If you arrest me, but I'm not going nowhere. They say, I don't pass mark. They say, when I don't pass mark, me don't sacrifice my time. I don't work for this country. I don't do everything for this country. Why all time when I try to intimidate people? They say, I'm not going anywhere. So instead of text now, people are all for the police, then they commodity. But in this case, like I said earlier on, we not get no way to let we allow SLPP to get the way for silent everybody. When APC begin a power, freedom of speech, they do everything. Only Julius Malabio, I repeat it here the last time, it was opposition. It attempts block former presidents in Gordon Street. The police stop on the Eastern Police say, go Abacha Street, the presidents they can pass, I make them go to They say, no way, Udana in the past day. Tell me true, if na mother be unless we block students standing, what if happened? So these are some of the things. Lima, don't go to SLBC, a set condition, they scattered one SLBC. What's it commodity? You know, and Lima again go ahead and say they for overthrown APC. Broad daylight. We see videos, we see everything. But because the party will be in power, they believe in peace. They do them nothing. But these are the guys, because they not say they not get the love of the people, then they lose the power. So now the only way is the one used for them to bulldoze. And that not will happen. If the people in the country will set more, some of them will set more. Because at the end of the day, now what the country we get? We're not Sierra Leone. Though we all deny so much, we all ask them back in the salon. Because some of them families and with investments and we can't let it go. And besides, we not plan for being America or diaspora forever. We're planning to return home sooner or later. So we're not going to allow one grain region or one grain set of people then or party can destroy that country before we know. We got a long way to go. It's not only self for picking them or picking them day. So we get to make a better place for them. So in the issue of Kamarainba, just like what Chef say, let me wait till I find I'm guilty. But there is a lot more to say. All I know is Kamarainba, na person wey need to wait for tell and waiting for talk. Na we like for talk. We go talk. And nobody know we stop am for talk. Let wait and see until they come out. But me still a point finger say, I don't believe say it's a touch trap again. But we will get the final story. So I tell you, thank you, Khadija.
Thank you, Mr. Dauda. Yes, Salon for All, Voice for All Network Television. Kindly identify yourself, please.
Yes, Khadija, this is from Canada.
Hello, Mr. Sise. Welcome.
Yes, thank you very much for this wonderful platform.
Welcome.
I wish the sky hearts we all get for Salon to make Salon go develop.
Yes.
How you did do sport. May God continue for bless you.
Amen.
I just want for just whole lights from that we can't see the issue where they happen. Me I can always say this: if we honest to ourselves and God will make we. When I in the blow you today, say, give me that life where I give you, done. Trust me, nobody know who they will support them and see how they happen as alone. But because we know honest to ourselves and God will make we are so much hypocrites that people they come, like I always say now, social media they support negative things. We know to them because be to them or their family members. If na me today, maybe or the family members come on, they will never sit on social media for the support wetin dey go on at the country. So you look wetin happen na Makeni, look wetin the president wef dey do, then they go na they go video themselves na ATV, then they send on social media. The people in the die na Makeni, the president never say a single word to address the situation. And this thing don't keep on, they happen. I think for me, this is a common ploy the SLPP one will use, will just silence any strong opposition member who want to rise up and say something against them. And another with fear, I don't get any favor for anybody. But if this is what the SLPP thinks say they will use as tool for silence the opposition, it's gonna be really tough for them in the country. Because you don't continue for the intimidate people, kill people. Look at what they happen in Amaki. You just see Jaman they fire live bullets, not so they see. Then you see the AIG also ever they go now AYB they see they don't fire live bullets. Are we really honest to ourselves in the country? If you do the live, you say now allegation. We some what's next some hostels are not develop. You see the video, you see the man with the fire, so you the way you see that will kill you. Yeah, then the officer they do now they say no, this is an allegation, then I'm not saying a live bullet. So when we think they kill them over you tell them it means a force. You know, God therefore judge some man, you posterity will judge people, then generation, yet unborn will suffer for they can't tell what they happen. Then we see no like the four people. Yeah. You know, really, they pay me.
Yeah, Mr. Sise. So what you would take like from the other side of it, the woman where they say because the man used the word say Nami Wef or something like that, or I go marry you after I go marry you, it was the right word. I go marry you where you done your education. What are your take on that? Is this something where for be looked at on a negative lens, or what's are your take on that area?
Well, basically for me as an activist and development specialist when I'm in field of study that one, I can always say this. So until we know say will give you bring negative effect to matter, not start and say. Many people don't use that thing there as tool for like a get them picking them when they come up. Oh, this now be wave, yeah launch no, you get for me wave. At the end of the day when they come around all they go misuse the picking. So for me, I always say this. Some days in the day, we can take us all this now for encourage the picking. Or like we check they say, a certain age they when the picking they go, not even to ourselves, not even attempt ourselves.
Okay.
Yeah, so for me that's a see. I don't ever come over the picking or my sister picking or whatsoever say this now, God forbid.
Okay.
I will not do that because people they misuse. I'm not saying when you do harm it means or if you say that you get negative intention, but many people don't use harm for like the other way. So for cutting long and short, don't use it.
So you advise even if it's sincere or you don't mean any harm, just not do it. That would be your advice.
That is it for them on the safer side. Because until you like if I will picking or my sister picking, you know, for encourage against them. Other person can use them back again as an advantage. Say, oh, this person don't call me wife. When did the kid they pass and stick to my so me wife, yeah, launch no, that's why they begin.
Okay.
So it should be because of totally our system and our culture. The other way I want for say, you know, the world they advance. Yeah, not continue by traditional method or way of life. Twice you want they go to technological age. Then we move and change something and we'll see not healthy for our society. Then we'll be able to move forward. But we'll continue to hold on to things that we put freedom, they can we go down at the drain. You know, we know the move. We know the, you know, we need to compete with the advance or the first world. But many times we want to talk now with culture, now with tradition. Then people that will this time will at the world abroad, they say get culture and tradition, but they get healthy one. It doesn't mean they don't get negative ones then, but they cut it off, they shed it off little by little until we did it today. I remember they do one course called building change as human centered design. The first question when they ask you, they say, what social change we don't see? So I don't want to tell people that come and watch and also But now when they say cough, you answer you argue for cough.
UT elbow, yeah.
So you see, yes, so you see how they change them. Yeah. So now so the one they transform. So people back home, if you tell them now say cough put inside your elbow or whatever, they will say, oh no, we have no use for cough. So if the person gets sick, it transfer.
Correct.
So how the one, yes. That is it. So how the one they change, it does not mean so they copy the negative part, but now they copy the positive things them and now they transform with them.
Okay.
So that's how development they take place. We got to call contagious theory. Contagious theory now, like when you see something good now, you want to be in a salon.
Okay.
So that's so before they transform. So all them can't tell what they happen, which makes me and you get voice for talk, and other people and get voice for talk. Now because we don't see people and me then get freedom of speech, then get all the rights. So because we want that happen as a whole, that make me the advocates today na social media will make it not happen again. When they condemn negative things the way they happen, when they appraise applaud positive the way they happen at the country. So now so before they do, but now they take negative things one for celebrate them. It's absolutely wrong.
Yeah.
Alright, I think that's against Khadija. Thank you very much. God bless all the panelists.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Mr. Sise, one of we executive member, Dan and Ayontek. And I thank you for your patience. Somebody else been the call, but yes, come in, sir. Come in, sir. Come in.
Okay. Another thing try to talk. Look at he calling about again. When I remember that guy, that ministry man, Musa, we decided the British Mandela Okoye. The story of the owner military, the British officers doing that job of time in the summer. When I met that guy,
Major Musa.
Yes, Major Musa. Now, even Major now. You know, when I die, they are willing to take power. And I think the first one they achieve for the we right now is in a Kamarainba.
Wow.
Wait, Kamarainba right now.
Repeat that again. What's in? Who done have been the man?
Major Musa. Major Musa. That time, I was trying to click for you because I didn't click now. I didn't want to click. Now, in that time, when we built a guidance, when the ex-commerce standard, when the last again, British soldiers there, Colonista, when the last again, British commander, the challenge that the captain, now in this schedule, British soldiers man go inside the class, inside the place, inside the go kidnap the all. That Monday, when guy they are able to take power, I think it's a 3 months and I didn't achieve that to get. Because I started hours today. The other officer said the man who is the phone, that so call it now, call without the phone. But take that guy, lock him up. Now, in the first victim, we don't lock up. We don't have another victim. Let's try to make, I will make all for that one. I will take Muslim vote. Did you all go take Muslim vote for that? There is nothing. Now, I want to make a question. This type politics they play as alone. When the law, they don't have the one side. It's just like a power in just America. We say now, secretly, right now, for this. May say the level, the two ways. What is the one way is supposed to go? You understand? Because of the judge and the judiciary working final police officer and say no guilty. Then now you go to the human rights and they compensate to the family. Then I think therefore they say everybody justice for going to the right way. They start waiting and the finalists they say. If the other side, you know, and you cry, you do something, you expect nothing. The level of you take or make a better rapidly. Because if on the other side, then they consider for jail here or not here. Whether one way justice, which are enough here, one way to know again. clean justice for everybody, fair play. But if me and found out and they abuse anything. Because when the opposition make something, we don't go make with the time with the take everything across for just lock the ballot. And when it takes 80 people going across, when they're not even call. When they're not even never for call. But the way they say one silence this person, then they call. Not to talk of play politics. And they always say opposition not going to be your friend, and not going to be your family. Because opposition one guy you get when you get, or go clear and clear. However you make them, take criticism. Now so America they don't know. Now government attacks Eastern Democrats will get in Africa will show America. Because of now the definition. This is democracy. The best thing make sure we know the same okay, we get democracy and we know the implementer for the people. That's not look at make sure they just say we get around 1 party rule. Because when I in the call, when you talk, when some journalists talk, they will come up. When the other side talk, they look. When the judge one be a verdict, other thing that have to know, let me see, don't let me see. Who's the democracy in the practice?
Yeah. Thank you.
Everything democracy in the practice is just damn too crazy. This thing when they die, they do now. Social media, they're crazy. Journalists, they like it. When they do, and then good. Carry people with character, they just go after them. If they find fearful and they repeat this, if they find fearful and you know the put us and one thing, they get about. Now, that make we get a general receipt. When they take the Canada part of the military, they put the bounce back.
Yeah.
You know, they expect to get from the Zambia to when you play out, you will make government look for you.
Yes.
Then after general, let's play for everybody.
Okay, I see you then at the studio. So hold on, now just bring Miss Daphne on where instead one contribute. Kindly identify yourself, ma'am, and welcome. 1 second, I put you on.
Hello, my wonderful family. Hello,
Connection successful.
Yes.
First of all, my name is Daphne Maximilian Christina Pratt, aka Casina Kitchen. First of all, before I say anything, I want to express my sincere, deep sympathy to those of my comrades, my fellow Sierra Leoneans, who have been massacred by this SNPP government, especially innocent people who never had a stick, neither a gun, but their lives was easily taken out by this government. I want to send my sincere condolence to those families, to all those mothers who are crying for their children, to all those wives who've lost their husbands, to all those children who've lost their fathers, to all those mothers who are holding their breasts and ask, why did I vote for this? I want to send my sincere condolence. My dear sister, to the world, there are times in which we have to face the bull by the horn. And by that, this is exactly what me, Daphne, Maximilian Christina Pratt is going to say. For 59 years, the Republic of Sierra Leone, we have been slaves to men who do not have direction, who do not love themselves, neither do they love their wives, nor the country. Before I do go further, I want to say something here again. I pledge my love and loyalty to my country, Sierra Leone. I vow to serve her faithfully at all times. I promise to defend her honor her good name, always work for her unity, peace, freedom, and prosperity. But I want to take a part here. What I have been seeing from April 29 to today is a part that the president, in collaboration with the First Lady, have excluded in the Pledge of Sierra Leone, which is work for the unity, peace, freedom, and prosperity. Except you want to be a sycophant, except you do not want to be truthful. But all what our First Lady has been preaching is violence and division. Violence and division. And it is such a tragedy for the president that to win the people put in position is not standing up for the people who put him there. I have never in my life, 53 years, seen a First Lady, not even in Burundi, going in on social media and cursing us as dogs, preaching violence. She did it on her own time. She did it in front of her husband, in with the husband that we the people voted for. Never stop him. But I want you to understand what happened. For every time Fatima preached violence, we see violence. And one thing that people fail not to realize, on April 29, the anniversary of the APLC, our president, who the people voted for, came out and addressed the opposition as terrorists. Terrorists. In which, if we are going to define what happened that day, there's so much to think about. I'm not going to go there. And after that, there was a lady, a honorable a Sierra Leonean, who came out and talked about what the president spoke about by the name of Silver Blyden. What happened to her? She was intimidated, harassed, imprisoned, molested. But Abu came out and he said, we shall kill in McKinney. It's on record. He said, I have instructed all the superpowers who have authorities to use lethal weapon to kill. And he did not even end it there. He said, I will follow you, your mothers, and we shall lock them up. And it's a pity for people to be in their homes. In their homes. In their environments. Then, show me one person that had a stick on that demonstration. Show me, prove to me one person that had a stick for lethal force to be used. But hey, fail not to realize Abu said it, and the president supported it. So this is what we have. And it's such a the sweetest part is today our First Lady just said a statement that somebody was about to kill the president for a job. And 2 days ago, there was a Fula guy, an SLPP candidate who went to go and seek audience with one of the ministers. We saw what happened. So my question is, who is planning to kill the president? And Tina no say, we don't know send the president there for die, according to the first lady. Well, now so happy no. I say you know.
Thank you so much.
Are you there with me?
Yes, madam. Thank you so much. I just listen and I dey try for digest everything we they say in terms of the lives them we get lost, and I dey try for hold me tears back. I just I dey listen, and I shall say Sierra Leoneans they hear you cry loud and clear. If there's anything else you want to add, you're more than welcome to do so. And we all hush for the lost, because when one hurts now we all hurt, you know. And I can always say violence is never the answer to any solution. And killing we own brothers then because of we do not share the same ideology, we do not share the same political party, we do not share the same region or section or tribe, then I believe say we have a long way for go in terms of national cohesion. So everything what you say I digest, and I just try for hold me tears back. Thank you so much, madam. You there? Okay, I think so we lost Sam. All right, once again, Miss Daphne, thank you so much for your time. Thank you. We hear you point, we hear you cry. If you do want to contribute to the topic on hand, you're welcome to call back. I don't know, maybe your phone go off or whatnot. So maybe we'll try for wrap up. I don't know if you say if anybody else want call in, feel free for do so, because we get like we get few more minutes for go for call it quit. Hold on 1 second. I don't know if anyone can before I answer the call, please. Anybody else want can before I pick up the call? All right, hold on, let me just call. Salon for All, Voice for All Network Television. Kindly identify yourself, please.
My name is Nafuri Morris.
Welcome, sir.
Good day, ma.
Welcome, sir. Good day. Welcome, sir. Go ahead. Yes, sir.
Good day to all Sierra Leoneans.
Yes, sir. Good day, sir. Good day.
Whatever also you day. No, I don't greet you, ma. I greet fellow Sierra Leoneans now.
I think say
Let me finish, ma.
na familiar.
I finish fellow citizens. No, I mean, perfect. That's me, brother. Eloquent, brother. I know you know say me small brother. That's so eloquent. Thank you, Mr. Black. Love you. But let me finish greeting the rest of the Sierra Leonean people.
All right, go ahead, sir.
Good day to all Sierra Leoneans. Whatever who's are you there? This is not the voice of Fori Morris of the All People's Congress.
Oh boy.
I want to take this opportunity for thank the organizers of this program, the host of this program, my beautiful small sister. We get the best entire in the world.
You're too kind.
In 2019, me personally, therefore make this program, make la host the program on this woman in a tie, in style, in beauty. That is a whole program.
Thanks for your kind words.
But back to the issue.
Yes, sir.
Where see this program, Tilima and fellow citizens, I criticize.
Yeah.
Alright, I said I'm personally telling you, I'm not even the name.
Yeah.
I say not to the right time for make program for Mohamed Kamarainba, which is the go to right now in Salon. I say because now this way can get implications, now this way can get implications in court. And in the Mohamed Kamarainba said, no, he called audio them people for the potential witnesses. He don't send them on the social media where I think say they wrong that party in small border if I don't keep them from lawyer. You know, for put the audio and then we talk to that auntie, they talk to that papa, they talk to them family or other people that were connected with the girl who they alleged. But I know that deep down in my heart, Mohamed Kamarainba not to person with answer. He is just nice, a nice guy, a nice like people. Many affectness are again. Mohamed Kamarainba. Remember, I did California, also I did so. I not be getting enough money. I want fly go Maryland for one APC where the youth them they get something. So I deliberately do I know say if I go and I buy tickets, I go 40. So I deliberately do 2 days towards the program because Mohamed Kamarainba was the youth leader at that time. In the one I go. So I deliberately wait the 2 days to the program. Don't say the program for me Saturday. That call I say me man no go make a modern picking so the family so I make you know the usual schedule work to make we want balance something. Then Mohamed Kamarainba say nothing I still get the email. Say for the Maurice send me the information that they buy you ticket to the camera. Not the idea they buy and the ticket was almost $1,000.
Yeah.
At that time Mohamed Kamarainba was APC. So all the excuses I did, I end up body. I get a good time, the program go fine, I come back. But Mohamed Kamarainba, for some reason, APC together, they don't go SLPP. I mean, sorry, they don't go make your own party, ADP, Alliance Democratic Party. But he remains a very nice guy, a very loving guy, a man with money and nothing to away, he did money like Christmas. I was in Sierra Leone. When Mohamed Kamarainba they do good, too small, picking them, big people, them, with all the money is the center of attraction for those people. But they continue that goodness thing, who we get the government now, we're not hunting Monday. On the hunting from 2018 April when they get them power. They just look instead of them govern. For February then they lock them up. Unfortunately, Mohamed Kamarainba go there, they don't mistake. It's a great power. Mistake. Power mistake. For accept invitation for go, now God save your life. Like they remember for him right now. You don't know say people like bad, them people like all of them want now for kill people, now for kill people in trouble, now for beat them. Mohamed Kamarainba continue to nice now now peace them and cancel. The reason back to you, my sister Chikadija, we make her oppose the proposal of you having a show so soon, we don't know how this case will go. But because I don't want to going to implicate that man, we will jeopardize whatever case we get to be. Unfortunately, so far I don't watch the program. I'm satisfied with all the comments. Me fear what me get. As a great Englishman would say, our lady fears.
Yes.
But now to my main point, we make finally a call. I don't listen from what program begin. And I don't see the person they listen when they can talk, but we just talk. That's it, that. And they call in me at the right. A few weeks ago, when I also with the rights where they attack that people, but respectfully, we make allegations against one brother, one with fellow citizens, going for a woman. I'm not concerned. I should say, if I get a number caller, you could talk to me with respect. But I never insulted her. Because nobody they are allegedly rape her. You know, you know, because you love your brother or your family or your uncle so much, you can't get to your uncle long. Forget about that woman. Woman, then a treasure. Woman, then our saviors. And then give you life. And then go through all the pain and the suffering immediately begin when I be there around. Each time when I born the three beginning in California, I know what in a wonderful mother they went through, my brothers and sisters. It is painful. From the first trimester, for some people who they listen, the first trimester, the first 3 months, we don't want to know say I don't get it. The first 3 months, the shit way some woman they go through. The pain, the vomit, perfume will be like the vomit. Some woman in Africa, they go so Latin sense. For do the most weird things, then you get the second trimester, where the baby is forming like belly now. The other problem, they look like that. Then you get the last one, the third trimester. That's how they take her from 6 months to 9 months. Any woman we don't want picking. we don't go through that stage. You man, any man, for respect to women all the time. You know, they no one, let that 15-year-old. But back to Sister Daphne Pratt, we say be alleged. I have to just be a question. Maybe a mistake. Maybe forget the time plan. Maybe mistake. But they don't come back to me nothing that I'll tell God thank you in and so. Because God if I say I'm a young good person like me, I don't expect Daphne Pratt. We see this case what one makes so that question what I'm asking me, I need to give it that fast. Because in a court self, you could have this if not really this. It is the point. You don't be to go come on, they don't live in the world. But sometimes be confused, be so vexed, be so mixed up, be so traumatized. You know, if you know the details of what happened, be mixed up. Temporal insanity because of the trauma we don't go through. I want to seize this opportunity to the whole world for thank Sister Daphne Pratt. What she said, what she said to the world, is that's what it takes. We see in a second, about maybe I've been misunderstanding first, I've been listening no more than so, now other thing interest to get. I want to say thank you to Sister Daphne Pratt, the eloquent brother Dauda Black, and of course you, Auntie Kadim, you know the thing, thank you too much, you are the best ever.
I'm humble.
And all the guests within this program, I want to tell you that thank you. But still want to caution we all with regards to the issue you make this program, man. The caution one for me, we case they go to court, or they don't accuse us of serious crimes, on big. Yeah, respectfully, when we take time to the talk. Because me feel say Mohamed Kamarainba make mistake. Then evidence we don't get that. We don't talk to that auntie, you don't talk to that papa, you don't talk to that, you don't for put on social media. Because the enemy is against people who ready for nail everybody with the opposite. What they tell the truth. The one nigga they set him to guy. Till they go on.
So I want to come in real quick, sir. I want to come in real quick. Yeah. I want to say plenty. Thank you. You say I can take you as one of the mentor too, where I can always appreciate you constructive criticism. Thank you so much, and you self talk fine. When you look at the entirety of the show today, all the panelists them and the one that we call, you they look and say, all man they get say this man not guilty of the accused of what he has been accused of or the allegation. Before I do I call him yesterday, I call him today, and I also make him clear to him. I show the flyer and I tell him say I get for do this show. So obviously in a person way, all that in a sign say I am not guilty, so you can go ahead. So I want to be clear to the public and to the audience them for say I not just grabbing to him. He was more than aware.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Miss Sister.
You're welcome.
When we call Mohamed Kamarainba, I vex me go and vex man, not for the case we get, but for them audio message we release.
Yeah.
And that vex me go and vex man. See, for don't wait, you go.
Yeah.
But me personally more, I just express the good way you do me, the respect we get for me.
Yes, sir.
Long time ago, over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we know we didn't allow then, the lion they're not serious. Take them. When you walk outside quicksand, they not jump, not make like you're going to turn up like you go. You're going to jump. You can go for another the worst hole. Lord, we pray God, the evil people here, that's my opinion, personal opinion. The evil people are waiting for revenge for silence any opposition, whether any party who are still telling truth, they want silence you, let everybody else speak. Say, it's not here to do Kadija, it's not here to do that black, it's not here to do all this, all that. Me and they talk again.
Yes, sir.
They don't release Koita today or yesterday, I don't know the time difference as well. They don't hear instruction. Say making us talk nothing on social media. How can you violate the rights of a person? You can tell the person we get this in a court. Say don't discuss this case, don't talk nothing about this case. No, you ban the person completely. Let not go social media. Let not discuss no other thing about in country. These are the kinds of people we're dealing with. And we pray for a brother. Mohamed Kamarainba, let come up at this.
Amen.
Make it come up at this. Me, like I say, personally, I know say a good guy. If Mohamed can to meet 50 people in there, when Mohamed can the money in their pockets, I swear to God it becomes the center of your attack from. Because if you see how God has said you need to talk, you look round your face like you're not happy. Mohamed they can make you confusion, take go cafe, blabber, take Mola buy you Mola make food for you, you want eat buy food for you. That is Mohamed Kamarainba.
Yeah.
I hope I'm not going for say they get them, they don't get them. By God in power. We all go fit different.
Yes, sir. Mr. Fode, before you go, I go say equally agree with that statement. The reason being, I do several investigation about this man before even I do the last showing. I've been July 5th, where everything was, I'm not gonna say all man go like him, but at least 99%. They say positive things about and the contribution where they give to Mama Salon and the people that way don't help. Somebody said where they abroad to where it can go visit that's around that surrounding it too. Me and that person they personally talk. The same thing back again say the man they really try for Salon. Hence the reason why I decide for do that show day for say I do not want us to really talk about politics, but now we take the opportunity when somebody they alive, celebrate them while they're alive. Not too many of we go left here and go to Salon and make the sacrifice where that man don't make. You understand? And we're not just go no more now. We begin to find somebody guilty even without them individual not following the due process. So thank you again so much, sir, for your time and thank you for your advice. Everything is well appreciated and well received. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Welcome, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm enjoying the rest of the show. Keep it up, guys. Again, Sister Daphne Pratt, thank you. I love you. I defend you, I call you Daphne Pratt. I love you, Sister. Yes, bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you once again. Yeah, panelists them. Yeah, I know say we don't stay so long. So now we'll give you last remarks then before I make a closing statement. Then we call it quits. Mr. Shekila, you can lead that, sir. Welcome back again, sir. And then bring Mr. Abu Black in. Yes, you're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. God bless all the callers. Them we don't contribute. Let God make Kamarainba if it innocent. Let God free him, because this don't happen. Although it different perspective to Nabila Yusuf alayhi salam. So in the get woman allocation way. Even dumb, you don't know what him for say, but God bring witness from the household when a young baby. So anything will happen to you if it don't happen before. Although a different age or different perspective, it won't be so dangerous. Then the other thing where I want to say, I hope Mohamed Kamarainba they listen to this. I want to let you realize most of the people that we begin in party, they don't go subdue themselves to the SLPP. Now, one of the biggest enemy we if I think of, and I want to thank Brother Fudi, we in contribution, maybe don't talk Mohamed Kamarainba looking for take these audios out. Like I don't think they keep find out no more, keep them. But anyway, we don't do that. I hope they they continue for do that. So I pray to all Sierra Leoneans that we will get the good heart and not hate the SLPP for rule. They don't get the power, whether who or who, but let them bring something tangible as what they say the APC na a crew, then a thieves. What a man can change your mind to what you see. If they're able to prove that, maybe any peace lobby is in the union for the go with them. But if they not do nothing, as they say, now one audio one me, first of all, sorry for that about this topic a little bit. The Minister of Energy, just after I take over office, it's not now mocks a live and the APC say APC will destroy the energy sector in the country. And then don't go for blow all the leakages so then they can give a most tangible energy in the country. Up to date, after 2 years, they still they taste the machine wey the APC don put na the country pardon broke wey dem destroy the energy. Na him dey go use for the life na Lunke. I say well done, the people of Lunke. Let God make them able feed the machine let una get light. So no get problem with that because people dem don die, we no wan let them die. But if una get una own life, we no get problem with that. So I want for thank all the panelists them. Let all the listen how the case they go. As I say, my mind na ya to still dey to Mohamed Kamarainba as an innocent man until a authentic court of law approve Mohamed Kamarainba. One thing, let God save him. If for any allegation, let God save him like how he saved Palu Conte or more than. So now his last message this thank you.
Yeah, welcome, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Make I bring Mr. Dauda Black. Welcome back again, sir. Give you last.
Thank you, Khadija. Thank you, fellow panelists. I want to thank my big brother we just talk, Sheikh, and my mentor with Fully Morris. At least part of a comment, but I be rush go up. By now, Sierra Leoneans don't know who that na SLPP. By now, Sierra Leoneans don't know who that na Julius Maada Bio and the followers them. Let me go out a little bit. I remember sometimes during my campaign, Amaraya, I told me constituents them say, if una know who that's not SLPP, una no ever wish for a SLPP take governance in this country. I say I was a young boy when SLPP take power. 1996, when my daddy, may so rest in peace, Abu Black, sitting on the veranda where people in the dance. At that time, Tinubu were merged with SLPP. And we neighbors and we did on number 7 with the dance cam up, they go down the dance cam, my daddy look the sky, he look the moon, he look the moon, he look the moon. Like them stars are waking run, they see the star run. Now he puts your head down. I say, oh, that's him. He said, I struggle long cancel in this country. He said, that's why we don't take power. He said, life's in there for go. He said, including me, where they talk show, sometimes I'm not to survive this. I swear to anything what they ask God for. Now, no get and this thing, that didn't work. We did a mess.
Wow.
Now he goes, I lock in the mouth.
Oh my God.
Wow.
SLPP, all the ones now for there. The turn salute to or one party state will get in the norm for government. Remember, there are rumors where they don't come up when they say they want to divide Sierra Leone. Let them get the your side, let North West get the your side. The plan where SLPP gets now for destroy the entire northern region. Kill northerners them, silent them. Nobody not able to entail for anything. But all they making a big mistake. As long as some of we they alive, we will continue to prosecute them. And let SLPP not forget, because we get all the archives since they take over governance, the people away the non-slaughter and people away the non-kill. We get all the archives in there. They one day pay for this. We're not gonna go scotch free. Lastly, for the security apparatus, the military, the police, therefore no say them be taken hold to defend the lives and properties of Sierra Leone, but not to serve an individual. Now we see, instead of serving the nation as a whole, they serving an individual, killing innocent people. Inside this year alone, we don't lost past 80 civilians that we kill. But let them security personnel them they know say some of them we get their identity. The time will come when they will answer questions to that. They will never go free. In the issue of Kamarainba, just like what Ishak say, we pray that if is completely innocent. Let God free her from this calamity. Because, like I say, na mama for a month. You will talk and it's time for silence her. And that's all I get for say for now. I tell you plenty, thank you and good night.
Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Make a get Mr. P Man himself for saying last word. So we'll go wrap
I will
up.
be last year because Mr. Black, I feel is playing anyway because you talk about the loss of the debate during the celebration. Commission of the small boy, I don't have to go area, you have to go we know what happened during the particular incident when they happened. When we lost many guys there, you understand? When I burn them alive, beat them, burn them, test them. I'm going to say the same. Look God bless with a day of rest of peace. I mean, gentle with the others. The politics say, they play local politics. They play politics of division. We don't want no good for Senegal. Senegal, that's before. We don't know which. We not just try by saying how we take other countries and better. But you know, bring us something we don't know very good to see. This line really allows supporting because of in a the same idea. Let's make you become a politician. When you want to become a politician, you need to accept criticism. Now that makes you a politician. You understand? But this is people in a politics of it. Now in the council of Salon. I'm going to pray for make we get to the peace of January 6th. Now Salon. We are similar to the one that happened to the apple. The story of the day when we can go into something. We don't pray to God to make that happen, but the way I will put it, Mr. President, to get for something around, to get for custody and to the general inspector of police and the ministry, we don't all stay at the lane. We don't do this thing the right way, but the way I feel, Salon, they go to another go fine. Kamarainba, I'm not going to make people of Burma for the one meeting in the listening to the day because now what is going to do in all the plan out for this. Look at everything out there. Let's take it to the moon. Now, that makes you do that one day. And later, people don't let go so much. But this is the, if you not be for say something, everybody will don't believe what is going to say. You understand? Because that phone call is taken them to win to go back and forth. We have to wear this phone call. You understand? Now, anybody will call and make you not take no phone call to nobody because people record that everything. The other thing, military is Kamarainba is innocent. It goes cost go free. Now the same thing as talk about power concept. You have to. It takes time. It takes time. But once you don't build that roof will them successful. So everyone can be really easy. The ground can go, but the roof will still get strong. Now, in order to calculate, we just use the social media the right way. Salon of all county. They cannot play politics of it. The opposition will ever be equal, the opposition will be study. Policy will be opposition the most criticize you because they want to job where you get. Now then they become an opposition. You know the other able to satisfy the opposition. I want people to take this as a lesson. Regarding I really glad for the advice, the questions, but it's for legal people, legal with the gesture, and it's program for more idea. Mr. Adi, I love you. Good night.
Love you too.
Legal we all stay at one. Everybody.
Amen. Amen. Thank you. Maximum love and respect as well. Thank you so much. Make a call, Mrs. Khadijatu Fona. Naisef's giving last word and last statements before I bring Mr. Conte.
Okay. Thank you very much to everyone at the panel tonight. Thank you so much. Everyone speak and the words then ring so much heavy sense na my brain, and I guess others take a lot out of it. And to Miss Daphne Pratt, my own girlfriend, you come in with your own, and I tell you thank you very much. And we all sit now, we feel the remorse for the people that we lost their lives, na Makeni. But being that we have a different discussion tonight, so we just therefore go on with this program. But we have to with people them. It's not a pleasing sight, and waiting we see that will be for another discussion. Coming back to Kamarainba issue, so with all waiting, we all don't discuss that tonight, and we don't hear the audios. Me own input on this as a final closing, I would like for send this message directly to Kamarainba. Like I say, I never know him, I never say a hi to him or goodbye. But with waiting people, then we know and waiting, then say yeah tonight. That boku talk, it get for stop. You don't need no explanation. You say for explain, now when they call you with authorities, you team up before them, you explain waiting you know and waiting you do. Because by explaining to people out there, you don't know who done the green snake, not the green grass. Some they come for kind feeling them pockets for let them go empty them. Meaning by pockets, I'm talking about the word of mouth where you they get for discuss with them. You don't mean no harm. You feel say you they try for defend yourself, which everybody can do and we all can make that mistake. But social media makes it so easier. Like the last time we don't discuss about social media, it's a weapon of mass destruction. It good, but it very, very bad. When it come, it turns to the other way around. So my advice to you, stay calm, stay put, let you see whose side this will lead. Then that time there, whatever stories you get for go tell, you go proceed and go explain them further. Because sometimes we do random acts of kindness unknowingly. It can be used against you the other way around, where it can turn out for be bad. But not so bad, you mean good for the person, for the individual. But society go take them for implant them, for let it become something on the negative side for you. So now this, if how you feel say this story, how you feel say it turned out for B, not also it be, I advise that you sit quietly. You don't need nobody an explanation to. You don't owe no explanation to no one. You don't owe nothing to anyone. Your best person right now is yourself. You are your best advocate at this point in time. Then if you have to talk to a lawyer, you call them, let it be on your side. So please, and this they go for every man or woman out there. If you have to do any good, any kindness to a minor, please always make sure an adult pertaining to that individual child is present before you administer that kindness. But let it not be a secret between you and that child, because it might backfire and turn out to be in such a manner. So thank you very much. And that's my last take on this.
Thank you so
much. I hope you all have a good evening.
Thank you so much, Madam. Okay, Mr. Conte, you are on the floor, sir. Give your last statement, sir.
I will just say thank you to everybody to participate.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
We all appreciate yourself. Everybody came in country. Yeah, can you just thank you? That will be the last one. You're going to give you the strength for ABC to work back there. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Once again, I want to take this opportunity for tell all man plenty thank you. We audience them in a all na the chat room every contribution when I make, and I thank you for in a time. Where they take this opportunity again, like I all say, ne God sets this man free so long that he's not guilty. Ne God see and through. And again, once again, plenty thank you. On behalf of Salon for All, Voice for All Network Television, I tell you now plenty. Thank you again. And God bless the Republic of Sierra Leone. God bless each of we. And God bless the United States of America. Thank you, everybody. Good night. Bye.
Good night.